Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, one and all. Hope you all had a lovely long weekend, and welcome on back to Stardew Expanded. Very excited to be here, as per always. Chat though. Do I sound any different? My mic is in a slightly different spot than usual. No. All right, sweet. Normally I have my mic it's up more like directly in the line of my mouth, and I've got like the pop filter right there too. So a lot of the time it'll be like I'll be speaking and then like the hot air of my mouth will, or like the hot air of my voice will bounce back in my face and like make me like hotter, I guess, and make me like sweat more. So I'm trying to move it down. I moved it down so it's like more, the mic is more like beneath my chin now. I don't know. But as long as I sound like good. As long as I sound good, the music's not drowning me out. Forever and always in the constant battle of me versus my audio paranoia. Because the quickest way to ruin a stream or a video or anything like that is with terrible audio. You might say, video is more important than audio when it comes to streaming. I would tend to disagree. I would sooner watch a 480p stream with crystal clear audio than a 4K stream with the crunchiest audio you've ever heard. 1000%. 10 times out of 10. It's not even close. Yeah, a lot of people just listen to streams anyway. Podcast style. Chad, I have a question for you. When you eat a peach, if you eat peaches, do you prefer a peach to be more yellow or more red? I had a peach as part of my breakfast this morning. And I was like, we had several peaches there, and one of them was like really red and one of them was really yellow. And I was like, I don't know which of these reflects more like ripeness or if it even matters. Maybe it's just like maybe it's just how the peach is grown. Depends on the peach variety. I took one that was equal parts like roughly equal parts yellow and orange, so I could do like, or yellow and red rather. So I could do a bit of a litmus test to see like if I eat the red side and versus the yellow side, like is there a difference in taste? And I don't know if it was just the placebo effect, me expecting there to be a difference in taste. The red part of the peach is sweeter, and the yellow part of the peach is like tangier. So I think it's like a personal preference thing. Not it was just that one particular peach. My sample size is 1 right now, so. But are they fuzzy? They're a little bit fuzzy. Yeah, these were not nectarines. These were proper peaches. Red is in fact sweeter. Tastes the same to you. It's a subtle difference. But having done the experiment where I do like the A/B test, bite the red side, flip it around, bite the yellow side, there was a difference. There was a slight difference. You're making a joke about the candy, but the peaches on their own are just fuzzy as well. I do like fuzzy peaches. Was it a white peach? White peaches are kind of different. I don't think so. I think we went to the grocery store and they were called peaches. So I don't know if that gives you any information. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well today. I did have a pretty good weekend. I went out to a bachelor party for one of my buddies. That was fun. Went out camping for the first time in 10 plus years. We went and we went to this go-kart place too, and I've never raced go-karts outside of Mario Kart. So that was a unique experience as well. I didn't realize I've got a little speed demon in me, man. I was going crazy in those go-karts. Once the helmet came on and I was buckled in, I didn't care like who was in my way. I was ramming people out of the way. I was zooming on past. Yo, Mazer, congratulations on your horse, by the way. Congratulations, early horse. Speaking of speed demon. You raced go-karts as a kid? I did go too fast around one corner, and then I slammed into a wall at like Mach 10. And I could feel it in my back for like the rest of the day. I feel fine now, but like I was jostled to the side, and like right in the middle of my back there was like this like, ooh, ouch. But we're chill now, we're chill. YouTube keeps silencing you. I don't know what YouTube's deal is, man. YouTube's got a lot of technical issues lately. Am I going to the Stardew concert this time around? I do not have any plans to right now, unfortunately. Also, I know you guys say I sound okay, but every so often I look over in OBS and see that my mic is peaking. Like, it's going all the way up into the... like, beyond the red zone, and the whole thing is flashing red, like, ah, don't do that, don't do that. I'll keep an eye on it. I'll keep an eye. I sound fine, OBS is dumb. Okay. I trust the people listening with their own 2 ears more than I trust the little green, yellow, red bar in OBS. Trust the ear users, exactly. I digress. Y'all want to see some fan art? Bam! Look at this. From our mod that we've been creating over the past couple days. Well, I guess past couple days prior to this weekend. This was inspired. The Ace alpacas. Ashbourne was inspired to make some very cute Ace alpacas. This is a wonderful rendition, man. Look at how fuzzy the alpaca is, and Krobus with the little Ace scarf and the toque. I can't, man. It's so good. Crobe Ace. It's absolutely wonderful. This is fantastic. Ashbourne, thank you for realizing this in your beautiful artistic style. Need to make that toque. It's a really good toque. I love a toque with a good pom-pom. Like, well, that's not really a toque, is it? I guess a toque has more of like an all around the head style. What do you call that kind of hat? Is it just a toque of a different style, or is it its own entity? I don't know. Either way, whatever you call it, it's cute. Thank you very much to Ashbourne for this, and thank you to all the fan artists who have shared fan art over the past several years we've been doing this. If you want to share your own fan art, !Discord. Pop on over to the Discord. There's also a link in the description below the stream. Go to the fan art channel. Let us know how you want to be credited, if you want to be credited, and all that good stuff. Thank you, thank you. Call that a toque in your neck of the woods? I'd probably call it a toque as well, just like in absence of anything else to call it. That's an ear flap cap. I mean, that's fun to say. Happy September. Happy September indeed. I always think of September as a fall month, like an autumnal month, but really it is more of a summer month most of the time. At least around here, the vast majority of the time, September is still quite warm. And it really doesn't start cooling off until, like, at the very earliest, like, mid-September. It's meteorologically fall. Doesn't fall, like, technically start in the Northern Hemisphere on, like, September 21st? So most of September is still categorically summer, right? Like, the first 3 weeks of September are still summer. And then the last week is fall. The last week and a bit. September is fall. If you were to associate a color, snap decision, a color with September, what are you picking? I'm picking yellow, I guess. Like a sort of like dark yellow. I'm thinking dark yellow. Orange / red, blue, yellow. There's a few people saying yellow. Orange. I'm not gonna lie, I think my gut reaction actually was orange, but then like I had like a gut reaction at the exact same time that was like, no, orange is definitely October. So I backpedaled a little bit, and I think like more of like an orangish yellow. I think it's probably still orange, but like a little more yellow leaning. Versus August. What color is August? Honestly, I don't have a color associated with August. I don't think I can decide on one. As a climatologist, climatological fall begins on September 1st and ends on November 30th. Interesting, I didn't know that. August is wheat colored. I could see that. Light yellow. Strangely orange for you. I wanted to say orange as well. There's like a whole like block of the year that's like orange. Like for me, August, September, October, you could call any of those 3 months orange, and I feel like you wouldn't be wrong. Just like different shades of orange. Any earlier than that, like July is definitely not orange. July is firmly in the yellow territory, I think. Maybe even like a little bit red. And then November is definitely not orange. November is like light blue. Anyway. We could go around, we could talk about this all day, and maybe we will. But first and foremost, we got to do our Pokedoku and Puffurtle. And Stardoodle. The full suite of daily games. We got to get it done. Naturally. July makes you think of the 4th of July, red, white, and blue, but you live in the US, yeah. I mean, it's a popular holiday just to know about, because, like, there's a lot of America-centric knowledge, at least on, like, the internet. But I also think of red because, like, Canada Day is July 1st, and we also have, like, red in our flag, so, like, red and white. There's a lot of different reasonings for it. All right, today's puzzle. I did, since I was away for a couple days during the weekend, I did lose my streak on Pokedoku, so we're back to... Well, I played yesterday, and I got it, so we're up to a streak of 1. Which some may say is not a streak at all. But let's prove them wrong today. Let's get a streak of 2 right here, right now. Paldea, fighting, electric, and steel type. Let's scroll on down. Fighting, electric, steel. I see Belly Bolt for electric. I see... Ooh. Are you fighting type yet? Is that Pawmi? Is that Pawmo? I don't think it... I don't know when it gets the fighting type, man. I don't know. Neither of these other two are gonna match any of our categories here, unfortunately. Let me see. That's Pawmi. That's the earliest one. I don't think he's fighting type yet, man. Does he get his fighting type like right away? Or does he evolve into his fighting type once he like goes bipedal? It's my only chance, and I've only got a streak of 1, so you know what? I'm willing to risk it. Pawmi. Pawmi is not fighting type yet. All right. Well, we'll still get at least something here. Belly Bolt. We take those. Fighting. Well, let's go steel here. But let's see. Let me see if I can get any new entries here now that I know. Well, I'm only missing 1 right now, but fighting Alola, fighting electric and steel. Same deal. Alola starts... Where's Alola start? Right about here. Fighting electric and steel. Fighting Passimian, okay. Steel. Does Melmetal count as... Well, this would be Melmetal G Max, but that's still that... Does that count as Alola? I don't think it does it? It's like from Generation 8. Or, sorry, from Generation 7. Or is it from Generation 8? Melmetal's one of those weird ones. It comes from Pokemon Go. So it, like, doesn't have a home region. I mean, we've already failed. We've already failed the puzzle today. So, I mean, I might as well take a chance on it. Metal. I don't think it counts as a Alola, man. I don't. No. Okay. Same generation, but not the right region. We do have Passimian, though. It's at least something. And then Bug Fighting, Bug Electric, Bug Steel. Probably don't have any new categories for that, so let's just fill them out. Wormadam, Electric Bug. Give me freaking Charge a Bug, little battery dude. And Bug Fighting, Heracross, Mega. Electric type from Alola. I'm feeling Alolan Raichu. I love that guy. Steel type from Alola. I always want to say Delmise, but that's because it has the Steel Worker ability. It's Steel in spirit only. But a real Steel type from Alola looks something like Solgaleo. There you go. Sad Pikachu face. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. I don't think I could have gotten any new... Like, I think I got all the new Pokemon that I could have gotten based on my current Pokedex completion rate, though, so I'm okay with that. Sad Souza face, too. I'm sorry to let you down. I'll make up for it in Puffurtle and Stardoodle. You just watch. We always make up for it in the back end here. Check it out. Daily. Ooh, we got a jumper. We got a feisty one here. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's definitely, it's like, it's feistier than a catfish. It's not, like, as, like, erratic as an octopus, I would say. I feel that felt very distinctly Scorpion Carp-esque to me. Okay. All season, all weather is correct. Not all the time. So it's a specialty fish sort of play here. Could you be a mines fish? Maybe an ice pip or a lava eel? Ice pip, there we go. I was going to say, it didn't feel quite like a lava eel, but ice pip I could definitely see there. Huge, huge. Puffurtle in 2 is not bad, man. Not bad at all. And I don't think anyone can really blame me too much for picking Scorpion Carp on that one. Did you see how much it was bouncing around? Are you kidding me? You kidding me with that? You've been chatting and not paying attention? Well, pay attention to this. Stardoodle in 1. Corn. Wouldn't that have been so cool, though? The aura I could have gained if that had actually been Stardoodle in 1, man. I could have gone to the freaking moon. Oh my gosh. Okay. It does regrow. It's a vegetable available in summer or fall, but not both, or year-round. But I don't think there's a vegetable that's available year-round. Less than 14 days. It's cheaper. It's cheaper than 50 gold. That might be the most important piece of information here. It is an inexpensive regrowable vegetable from summer or fall. How much is broccoli? I feel like broccoli's got to be more expensive than 50. But honestly, who's growing broccoli? There's also summer squash, but I feel like that's also more expensive. Let's see. Oh, tea leaves. Wait. No, tea leaves, I mean, they take longer to grow than this. But I was going to say they are year-round vegetables, right? So that could have actually worked, but no, I don't think so. I don't think so. Ooh, hops? I feel like I'm the most confident in hops here. Not hops. It's a little more expensive than hops. Takes a little less time to grow. It is summer, so it's not broccoli. Not a fall vegetable. What are you, you strange being? Are you a summer squash? Maybe you're a summer squash. You're a summer squash, bro. Summer squash is only worth 45 gold. Today I learned. How about that? Chat, what's the reasoning to grow summer squash? If you were to be like recommending, if you were to give someone one good reason to grow summer squash in Stardew Valley beyond shipping, because that's the only thing you technically need it for, is there a good reason? It's good food. Is it good food? Let me wiki that. Summer squash. It's 63. It's not even that good of food, man. It's 63 energy recovery. All the new ones are good for food. I mean, I guess it's not like the worst food. It regrows every 3 days. That's not good, man. For early game it is. You know what's better for food? 75 energy. Grows in 3 days. It's free regrowable food. Just grow a bunch of carrots. Grow a bunch of carrots in spring and you're set. And you can feed it to your horse. You have cooking mods that use it. Carrots don't grow in the summer. Get yourself a freaking greenhouse. Summer, there's gotta be, I mean, I guess it's okay. I guess that's the rationale behind growing these, is just for food. How good is broccoli for food? Broccoli. Let's learn a thing or two here. Broccoli grows in 8 days and regrows every 4 days and restores the same amount of energy as summer squash. Early game, that's fantastic food. I guess so, but like, I don't know. I guess it depends on like how quickly you progress ultimately. What did the summer squash do to you? I'm still just mad that they don't have recipes. I'm forever and always will be mad. But maybe in Stardew Valley 1.7, Concerned Ape will take the time to remedy that. Because if you didn't hear, chat, Stardew 1.7, this isn't a meme, this isn't me trolling you, this isn't me gaslighting. Stardew 1.7 is real. It's confirmed. Concerned Ape posted, I think he announced it at like the Stardew concert first, and he also posted on Twitter. He doesn't have an estimated release date, he doesn't have any information about it. All he said was Stardew 1.7 is happening. That's all he said, basically. There's no other information. It's really real. And now the questions begin. Will Stardew 1.7 drop before Haunted Chocolatier? What will it contain? Will it be a big one? Will it be a small one? It's too early to conjecture about anything because we don't even have any like teasers or anything beyond the fact that it exists. You already felt that 1.6 was perfect? I already felt that 1.5 was pretty perfect, man. It's Stardew Valley. It's the gift that keeps on giving. What can I say? But I guess Concerned Ape, he just has like a constant stream of ideas that never ceases. He's a very creative individual. Yeah, this isn't a meme, this is not a joke. It's really actually happening. and I for one am extremely excited. He'll never stop updating. I think he said something like that in an interview as well, that he never wants to call like Stardew Valley a finished game because he's always got more ideas for it. We'll see though. Once Haunted Chocolatier launches, maybe he'll like shift his focus to that and start pumping more of his ideas into that, but who knows when that'll be. Anyway, I'm loading up Stardew Expanded right now. That's why the music stopped, because we go with in-game music when we do Expanded. Sun Totem, Forest Totem. Concerned Ape said on Twitter he doesn't anticipate 1.7 interfering with Haunted Chocolatier, so your guess is that Haunted Chocolatier next year? Wishful thinking? That would be insane, man. Imagine are we living in the timeline where we get Hollow Knight, Silksong, and Haunted Chocolatier within a year of each other? I don't think we can be so blessed, man. I don't think the world can take it. That would be insane. but we can hope. The clock is ticking, starting September 4th. The clock will be ticking. Will Haunted Chocolatier come out within a similar time frame? I would doubt it. My personal guess for Haunted Chocolatier, based on vibes alone, Haunted Chocolatier, like, release year, 2028. That's my hunch for Haunted Chocolatier. Anyway, let me load into Sandal Farm here. We're almost done with spring. Also, the mods will get broken again. Yeah, but it's a small price to pay. '28's the year you turn 40. Ooh, that's exciting. Welcome back, one and all, to Stardew Expanded. Sandal Farm with your boy Flip and his beautiful prismatic hair. 649 cucumbers in his pocket. 932 coffee beans. Good to see you again, my friend. Good to see you. Let's get some speed buffs going. Let me see. It's like Pierre's birthday or today or something. Is it Pierre or is it Emily's birthday? Pierre's birthday first, then Emily's. And we also have, I mean, summer's coming up pretty quick here. All right. Let's get all our ducks in a row here. I will refill my kegs, naturally. What's he doing with all that coffee? He's making coffee. The smell of breakfast woke you? Well, dig in. Ooh, free hash browns. Thank you, honey. Made it the way you like it. You're the best. I will not be eating that right away because hash browns would override my speed buff for my crab cakes, but still very nice to have. I appreciate the gesture. What do we got luck-wise today? Traveling cart day today. There's a chance we check that for a red cabbage here. But I mean, we're so close to summer at this point that it's looking more and more likely every day that we're gonna be just growing our own red cabbage. Fine, I'll do it myself. I have this crazy new idea I want to involve you in. It's called clothing therapy. Please come to Mayor's house today to see what it's all about. Love, Emily. That is Emily's 8-heart event. We talked last time about wanting to see the little event between Emily and Clint. The rare event that you have to like actually like work hard to see. So, and we can't see it if we see Emily's 8-heart event. Luckily, Emily's 8-heart event is quite easy to avoid. So we just don't go to Mayor Lewis's house. We'll be fine. We do, however, get a free sewing machine. I am mad about that. Hash browns, we'll store them there for right now. Now we can start making our own custom clothing here as well. Speaking of custom clothing, chat, I did look into a little bit over the weekend in the free time that I had. I looked a little bit into getting... Because we're working on that mod, right? We worked on that mod a little bit over the end of last week. And there were people who were asking, like, oh, can we make it so you can, like, tailor one of these new items into something else? And I was looking into that. I couldn't figure out how to tailor things in the game. Like, how to mod things in to make them tailorable. That's still beyond my purview. But what I did do is I learned how to mod in custom locations and how to edit existing locations. You're not talking to the same Argon Matrix from last week. You're now talking to an Argon Matrix who has successfully managed to mod in multiple custom locations into the game in practice. Which is a very useful skill to have, I would say. At least in the Stardew modding ecosystem. So I'm quite happy with that. We got dehydrators to fill and kegs to fill as well. I guess I can fill... We can use up all this ancient fruit for sure. And then what? And then... I'm gonna go with some strawberries here. New full map gets spriting. Well, the good thing about custom locations is that honestly, there's so many different tile sets already in Stardew that I feel like you can reuse a lot of them. You can like mix and match a lot of tile sets that don't normally get mixed and matched in the vanilla game. And you can make some like new, some things that are technically using the old sprites, but actually still look new. Which is very nice. Nee, welcome on in. On such a Fields of Mistria kick lately, since you have access to a PC now, so you've been playing it so much and rewatching the old VODs. I've been getting the itch to go back to Mistria, man. I was looking into it the other day to see, like, are they gearing up for, like, the full release? I couldn't find any concrete information about anything as to whether or not they're going for the full release. All I remember is that Fields of Mistria, we started looking into it last year, and that's when they had the roadmap saying that they were gearing up for, like, a release within a year, which obviously cannot be specifically guaranteed, but because a lot can change in a year. There have been some big updates. I saw the most recent update I saw when I was like looking at their website is that they've added 8 hard events, right? Like they've been procedurally, well, procedural is probably not the right word, but they've been in steps. They've been adding like the hard events and allowing you to progress through like the relationship systems. Would we restart? I don't know, honestly. I don't know. We did like a full year of Mistria. I feel like we could probably get away with not restarting. I feel like we could hop back in and just like learn and try and remember everything that we had going on. But I don't know. Maybe so much has changed that it would behoove us just to start again. A restart would be nice though. It would, but I do have a soft spot for Vi and all of our cute little farm animals that we had over there. A lot of fur wax. That's wonderful. Okay, I do have to visit the traveling cart today, just for completeness' sake, because if there is a red cabbage there, then we can just knock out the community center right now, and then we can see what excitement lies beyond that. I'm so eager for it, man. I'm chomping at the bit for more new content. More new content. Ooh, wait, I need more. Speaking of more, I need more of these freaking birch seeds, though, because we have been expanding our candy empire, which involves expanding our birch tree farm out into the desert recently. And we need more birch seeds and we need more tappers for that. And I've been thinking about it because a lot of what we've been doing for the tappers is actually like going mining for the copper and stuff. But we're in a good enough position where we like sell our chocolate truffle bars, we sell our candy, and even like a little bit of camel wool and stuff here and there, camel yarn. We probably are making enough money that we can just like buy copper ore and wood and stuff and make a lot more tappers a lot more quickly that way. Reinvest our candy profits into more candy like that. I think is probably a good way forward here. Speaking of candy profits, though, how many chocolate truffle bars can I make? 0? What's my limiting factor right now? Hazelnuts? I forgot that we were out of hazelnuts, man. That's another thing I wouldn't mind expanding upon is our hazelnut empire. But there's not a great way to grow vast quantities of hazelnuts. We're currently doing the best we can right now with Grandpa's shed here, unless we also commit the entire... Oh, wait, I mean, this is pretty good. I didn't realize these were done right now, actually, to be honest with you. So this is a lot of hazelnuts. This will last us for a little bit here, at least. I'll have to check what our greenhouse situation is. I know we put in all of our fruit trees into the greenhouse. We migrated all of them into there, but I don't think we have any actual crops growing in there. So we could maybe expand our fall seed growth potential into the greenhouse as well. Hazelnuts are the most annoying forage. I mean, any of the forage that you have to grow via fall seeds and you can't grow, like, directly, like, there's not just, like, hazelnut seeds that you can grow, is going to be a little bit annoying for sure, but this is still pretty okay. There are so many. Keep in mind, though, we're probably going to have to use some of these hazelnuts to make more fall seeds. Here's what I'm going to do, though. How many hazelnuts did we get out of that? 16 plus 14 plus 9 is 39. Or as the cool kids are saying, 65. I'm going to put all this away in here for right now, because I think we're in a good position right now. I don't know if we have all the resources that we need to do this, but I think we can upgrade this to iridium sprinklers at this point. I think we can start shuffling these around, and I am I'm not going to be shy about it. I don't know. How many iridium sprinklers do you need to fill this area out, though, is the question. I think I'm just going to make a bunch of iridium sprinklers and not worry about the math too much, and we'll figure it out as we go. 6? Mary Pro says 6. It looks like 6. How do you guys just have an eye for this sort of thing? Or maybe, I mean, maybe you played Expanded and you just know. 6 iridium sprinklers. Common mushrooms and seed makers works. I could do with more seed makers so that I could amp up production on that, to be honest with you. That is a good way to get a lot of fall seeds, but it's like, you don't get that many fall seeds versus like crafting them. It is still more economical to craft them. Let me go to the right here. Let's see. Pierre's birthday. Can I make anything for Pierre's birthday today? I don't think I have the fried calamari recipe. Oh, I do actually. Okay, do I have a squid? If I have a squid, then we're in business here. I do have exactly 1 squid. Girly feels very non-gendered at this point. I like the word girly. Girly's a fun one. It has been transforming in the modern sphere of language lately. Do I go with fried calamari for Pierre, or do I go with like a rabbit's foot? Provided I even have rabbit's feet. I actually don't think I do right now. Well, hold on a second. I might have rabbit's feet. Because I was going to say, they weren't in my auto grabber down there. Oh my gosh, the truffles are going crazy. They weren't in my auto grabber down there, but I forgot we actually had this auto grabber here that I never emptied out or anything. I do just have a rabbit's foot. I have precisely 1 rabbit's foot. I should move all this stuff as well down to that other auto grabber now. I should also probably move these mayonnaise machines now that I think about it. Boop. Not that I'm using them on a regular basis anymore, but it's the principle of the matter. A single rabbit's foot. And Pierre, I mean, Pierre's hard to gift, so I think using a rabbit's foot for his birthday is totally valid. Even if I do have the stuff to make fried calamari, I only have one squid. And we don't really have access to squids until fall again, so if I need it for anything else, then I'd rather save it for something more integral. Boop, 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 boop. 10 mayonnaise here. Where did the 10 mayonnaise come from? That wasn't in my mayonnaise machine. So that's in the freaking auto grabber? Must have been, I guess. Alrighty. Ooh, more coffee. Dude, the coffee goes so fast. Girl/girly is often added to things that make them more pejorative. So like girl boss, girl dinner, girl math. I've never heard in my life of girl dinner or girl math. So I don't know. I can't join you on this ship, Wolfeet. Girl boss is a popular one, but I don't think girl boss is pejorative. I think girl boss is awesome. I thought girl boss was like a more like empowering term. You haven't heard yet, but if you want to refer to yourself as girly, it's entirely non-gendered. I don't know, girl dinner? You don't like girl boss? I thought girl boss was like good. Look up what pejorative means. I thought pejorative was like derogatory, basically. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Pejorative, expressing contempt or disapproval. permissiveness is used almost universally as a pejorative term, a word expressing contempt or disapproval. Like we don't say man boss, boy boss. Maybe we should, though. Because that sounds kind of cool. No, I get what you mean. I get what it's an artifact of the fact that the like feminism movement has been like there's been anti-feminist rhetoric baked into our language and our culture for a very like anti-woman culture basically baked into it for a very long time, and it's artifacts of that, and we're fighting against it. I'm all for that. I'm all for fighting against it and making it more normalized to just, like... I mean, I don't know what the answer is there. I don't know what the... I guess just to, like let language evolve to be non-gendered, as non-gendered as possible. Either way. I think we're all on the same page here, though. There's not really a debate to be had here. We're all just saying this. We're all going to end up saying the same stuff because we're all based like that. But it's valid. It's a valid thing to talk about. Really didn't mean for it to get this deep. Yeah, we don't normally go down like a conversation tree like this. At least not this early into the... I don't even know where this came from, to be honest with you. But either way, we all do agree. Hashtag... what's the hashtag, chat? What's the hashtag? Hashtag equality? I mean, that seems like pretty good to me. Hashtag based. You were just looking for a non-binary term for girly. I see. Well, girly can be used in so many different contexts, too. That's the thing. There's, like, so many different... Like, depending on on which context you use it in, it can mean all sorts of different stuff. Hashtag I love women. I love all people. Hot take, chat. I think all people are great until proven otherwise. Regardless of where you come from, you know, what your gender is, guys, gals, non-binary pals, wherever you land on whatever spectrum, doesn't really matter to me. It's only the actions and the words that you say to me that I'm gonna judge you by. That's a hot take. It really shouldn't be a hot take, but depending on who you say it to, it very much can be a hot take. But let's not go down that. Let's not go down that. Not go down that line. Looking for a handsome young man to bring me a parsnip? Ooh la la. Haley, I'm married, don't you know? We'll leave that one for one of the other farmers to do. I'll accept the quest, though. I'll accept the... I don't have to be the only one to accept the quest. Let's see. I'm not selling you the rabbit's foot, bro. I'm here to give it to you for your birthday. Happy birthday, bro. 7 out of 10. Not bad. Not bad. He just can't quit Haley? I mean, it seems Haley can't quit me. She's the one asking for asking for the parsnip from a handsome young man. You're half listening and half getting mad? There's nothing to get mad about. We're all based here. All right. I need to go visit the traveling cart, and then I think we sort out our iridium sprinkler situation. At least see if we need to get more resources for the iridium sprinklers. We probably need more gold bars, if I had to guess. I know we have a lot of iridium bars sitting around. And probably enough battery packs and stuff. And that's all we need, right? Is gold bars, battery packs, and iridium bars. No red cabbage. You hate to see it. Free truffle, though. Well, literally not free. Like, the exact opposite of free. I can buy an iridium sprinkler from Krobus today. Aren't they like $25,000 though, or something like that? I think I'll pass on that because I have the materials to make them myself, and I don't have that much money right now. They're 10K? I could have sworn they were more than that. Although, to be fair, it's been a long time since I bought iridium sprinklers. Bro, I'll just keep coming in here and making more coffee. I'm spending all day making coffee. Out here feeling like a barista. Okay. Let's go ahead and... What was I looking for? I need to look for iridium gold, battery packs. This is not all the iridium we have, I'm pretty sure. I think we have more... Wait, did I make a bunch of iridium sprinklers? I thought we definitely had more than this. Maybe it's just we have a lot of iridium ore, and maybe that's what I'm thinking of. But it might just be from... or I might have stored all my iridium bars in the mines then. They're 10k as long as you can remember. I guess 10k is a fair price then, but let's see. Yeah, okay, here we go. And I do have a whole heck of a lot of iridium ore still to smelt. Bro, where'd all my coal go? I must have left the coal in the chest back at home. In Evolution stream the other day, Haley had a board request for an eggplant, and it was for girls only, you know what you mean one. I mean, I don't think I need to touch that. Happy birthday. All right. Let's go ahead and grab all the ore and stuff here. Do I have any other ores here? It's just the copper and the... I'm like so low on coal, apparently. I didn't realize. You thought of me? I mean, just because I'm intrinsically linked to Haley in that way, I would hope. That was fat. Low-hanging fruit? I don't know how low does an eggplant normally hang? Aren't eggplant... Where do eggplants grow? Is it like actually how it's represented in Stardew, where they like grow on the vine? Argon stop. I'm just talking about eggplants. What's wrong with eggplants? I don't remember the last time I actually ate an eggplant for number one. Like tomatoes. Like, there was a part of me that, honest to goodness, thought that eggplants grew, like, in the dirt. Like, underground, like they're big potatoes or something. They're nightshades? Like, don't they have that kind of vibe, though, that you could see, like, them growing in the dirt like that, and then you, like, reach down, you, like, yank out a big old dirty eggplant out of the ground? Eggplants are fruits? Are there not fruits that grow in the dirt like that? Potatoes are also nightshades. Chinese eggplant. What even is that? Ooh. Only root vegetables? There's gotta be... Hey, Siri.
Uh-huh.
Are there any fruits that grow underground?
Classified as a fruit, peanuts grow underground. The only fruit that does.
There you go.
This answer is from Sciences.
There you go. You learned it here first. Peanuts grow underground. The only fruit that grows underground is a peanut. Peanut is a legume, not according to Siri. Botanically speaking, peanuts are fruits. Chad, do you think... One, if you would be... We're gonna start some debates here. We're gonna start some debates. Because I'm thinking about that event where Demetrius brings home a basket of tomatoes, right? And we talk about whether tomatoes are fruits or vegetables. One, if you were in the situation that Robin was in where you said, like, hey, can you go and pick up some fruit from the grocery store, please? If Demetrius came back to you with tomatoes, or if he came back with peanuts, which would you be madder about? 1 for tomatoes, 2 for peanuts. Which seems less like a fruit? Peanuts or tomatoes? 2, 2, 2. So more people would rather have the tomatoes. More people would say tomatoes are more fruit-like than a peanut is. I think that's fair. I think that's valid. That said, if you were to make a fruit salad and it had peanuts in it, I don't think I'd be that mad, man. I don't think I'd be that mad. I'd be like, it's a little weird, but I still like peanuts enough, and they probably like could like the sweetness of the regular fruits and the saltiness of the peanut could honestly commingle quite nicely, I think. Peanuts aren't fruit. Hey Siri. Is a peanut a fruit?
Botanically speaking, peanuts are considered a fruit with several edible seeds. This answer is from iupolin.com.
Hey Siri. Are all legumes fruits?
Okay, I found this on the web for Are All Legumes Fruits. Check it out.
Legumes are plants in the pea family. Let me see here. We're learning today, chat. We're learning. Legumes are plants in the pea family, or the fruit of or seeds of such plants. When used as dry grain for human consumption, the seeds are also called pulses. Legumes produce a botanically unique type of fruit, a simple dry fruit that develops from a simple carpel and usually dehiscuses, aka opens along a seam on two sides. We're talking like, you know, soybeans, all the different kinds of beans. It said fruit or seeds. A peanut's not a seed. A peanut's not a seed. It's a legume. And the legume, the plant of the legume produces a fruit. It fruits with, like, peas and peanuts and all these things. Chat, I don't think you're winning this argument, chat. I think peanuts are fruit. I think peanuts are fruit, and guess what? So are beans. There you go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Peanuts are literally the seeds. I guess they're the seeds and they're the fruit. The raccoon with a knife emoji is making me think twice, though. Alright, you're telling me we need 6 iridium sprinklers here? Do I need something else for iridium sprinklers? No, I just missed them. Boop. Let's see how this works. I have enough to make more, but we'll start with 6 for right now and just see where that lands. Argon sunflower seeds aren't seeds matrix. Hey Siri. Are sunflower seeds fruit?
Sunflower seeds are the fruit from, surprise, sunflowers. This answer
I'm so sorry, chat. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We're breaking the world today. I can't believe she said surprise, though. Like, she was getting sassy about it, man. Sunflower seeds are fruit. Now we're really making enemies today, man. We're really making enemies today. You thought tomato being called fruit was as bad as it could get? Nah. Today we learned sunflower seeds are fruit. What's next, man? How far does the fruit rabbit hole go? Okay. How do you lay these sprinklers out? Sorry, I have to play the game for a second instead of talking about such divisive and controversial topics as whether or not sunflower seeds are fruit or not. Ban Siri. So what vegetable isn't a fruit? Well, vegetable is, as far as I've understand it, vegetable is a culinary term. So it's actually, like, botanically speaking, nothing is a vegetable, right? Vegetable is only useful in a culinary sense. But that doesn't necessarily mean all vegetables that we traditionally classify as vegetables are fruit. Right? Like, is a carrot a fruit? Or an onion? Hey, Siri. Is a carrot a fruit?
In conclusion, a carrot is a root vegetable and not a fruit.
Okay.
This answer is from gardeningabc.com.
We found a line. Is an onion a fruit? She just gave up on that one. Hey, Siri. Is an onion a fruit?
An onion is not a fruit, since it is not part of a plant's reproductive system. This is from greenhousetoday.com.
Greenhouse Today. So in order to be a fruit, it has to be part of the plant's reproductive system, which is why seeds are fruits. Oh, okay. Wait, that's easy then. That's easy to remember. If that's the line, if that's the definition, that in order to be a fruit, it has to be a like product or part of the reproductive system of the plant, then that makes sense. You declare that eggs are fruits? Well, eggs aren't part of plants. So that's where they got you there. Coffee are fruit? I would say, yeah, coffee beans are definitely fruit, right? We're learning things today, chat. We're learning. Expanding our horizons. Accepting all different types of fruit under the fruit umbrella. Okay, let's see. Do I do it like this? Just like 1, 2... It'd be like right here. And then we build a grid out from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then put one right here. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, and one right there. Ooh, it's so satisfying. Wait, 1, 2, do, and then like do, and then like do. Yeah, that's literally perfect. That's great. Awesome. All right. It's almost like they designed it in such a way that iridium sprinklers would be a perfect fit for this. You love to see it, man. All right, I've got some fall seeds here. How many seeds can I fit in this whole grid? I've since, I used to know, I feel like, but I've since lost that information. 1, 2, 3. Well, let me see. If each of these, like that's 5, 10, 15. It's 15 by 10, right? Or am I doing the math? I'm doing the math on that wrong. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's 15 by 10. So 150. Minus 6 is going to be 144. 65, close enough. So 144, so I need another 120 seeds, which means 12 crafts of fall seeds, or we go all in on these freaking common mushrooms in the seed makers and try and save as many hazelnuts as possible. But we also have like all this stuff here that we should try and use. Like, do I sacrifice 12 out of 39 hazelnuts? Or do I go in on the seed makers? Can I make more seed makers with relative ease here? He makes seed makers with relative ease. Turning mushrooms into seeds is such a breeze. 10 coal, gold bar, 25 wood. I definitely don't have the coal for that. Sorry. My finger was like, I got like a hangnail or something that was bothering me. Don't you mean hazel fruits? I mean, I think everything, well, okay, mushrooms are not fruit. Beyond that, everything in here could be classified as a fruit for sure. But we don't need to go down this path. A few dust sprites and I'd have it. But I don't have it right now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the crafting method this time, and then we'll work on getting more seed makers so I can turn all those into it. Let's see. So I can do, but I can only do 5 crafts. Oh, because I only grabbed, I didn't grab nearly enough wild plums, man. What am I doing here? Can I do 12 now? 11? I need more blackberries. I'm a fool. Okay. There we go. That should do the trick, and then we'll look into the greenhouse as well and see if we can expand this this venture into the greenhouse. But for right now, this is a wonderful start, I would say. I should also water these spots that are not currently watered. There's not that many of them, but I want all these things to be synced up as best as possible, I would say. Sprinklers are your favorite fruit? They're so juicy. Mushrooms are their own whole brand of what the heck scientifically. They don't match the definition of any parts of the plants we usually think of. Technically calling them a plant is a misnomer. Yeah, aren't mushrooms and all different types of fungi, they're more closely related to animals than they are to plants, right? Like you and I are more closely related to a mushroom than like most flowers, right? Is that technically correct? Mushrooms are alien life forms. Chad, I'm about to blow your mind. We're all alien life forms. It just depends on your perspective. If I'm a little microbe living on Europa, one of the moons of Jupiter, and we come flying in, guess what? We're the aliens. Not the other way around. We would call the microbe an alien microbe, but from the microbe's perspective, we're the freaking space invaders, man. It's War of the Worlds up in there, and we're way more dangerous than whatever the microbe is. Well, I can't say that with authority, I guess, because you never know, but... Where's my watering can at? Boop. Aspen trees are mushrooms? I think I've heard that before. Isn't like the largest single organism on Earth like a big old aspen forest that has like an interconnected root system that spans for like thousands of miles or something like that? Pando, yeah, that's the name. That's the one. It's just like one single root system that infinitely sprouts new aspen trees, and those aspen trees spread more seeds, so it's just like it's a never-ending cycle. Is that how that works? That's crazy, man. Life is beautiful. Is there water in this building that I can refill with? This sink, maybe? Stardew Expanded devs, fix it. I can fill with the sink in my house, but not the sink in Grandpa's shed. What about this water? There you go. That works. I'm watering the sink. I need to get someone in here to freaking fix my sink, man. Apparently, there's no water flowing from that. Okay, let me check out... I mean, it's obviously too late to do too much work in the greenhouse right now, but I just want to see what state did I leave my greenhouse in. Greenhouse? I haven't moved it, have I? It's still up here. Yeah. Ooh, wait, the trees are all growing in. Since when, man? Well, they're not all growing in. This one's still growing, but oh my gosh. They grew so fast. I didn't realize. Is it because they're like silver quality? Do the silver quality ones grow faster? I did check the cart. Yeah, I did check the cart. Don't worry about that. If the silver quality ones did grow faster, I was not privy to that, to be honest with you. That's fantastic news. Give me all the freaking fruit, man. Why not? Fruit trees back online, except for this one over here. What's this one? Is this an apple tree? The one that was not silver quality? The one standout? Dude, this greenhouse is so much bigger, too. Stardew Expanded aficionados. How many iridium sprinklers can I fit in that greenhouse? I can go do the math myself, but someone might just, like, have the answer, because this is a popular mod. Where am I storing all this freaking fruit, man? Do I have spots in here? That'll work. 9 iridium sprinklers? That sounds correct based on just like the ballpark estimate of like the size of that. That sounds pretty accurate to me. I don't think it's 65, y'all. What's 65 times 24? For how many spots would 65 iridium quality sprinklers water? 65 times 24 is 1,560 tiles. I don't think there's that many tiles in there. Hold on. Dude, that was a close one. I pressed the mute button like half a microsecond before I sneezed. I think I got it, but it was close. It was very, very close. Thank you. Quick little hydration break here. $65 times 24 is 65. When does the madness stop? You need to stop. You need to leave. Where does that sound clip come from, man? The lady saying you need to leave. Oh, great time for a crop fairy. Fantastic. Thank you for this. Really couldn't have picked a better time for a crop fairy if you ever tried. The second last day of the season. Boom. Get these cauliflower a day early. So nice. So nice. Why do I sneeze so much? I don't know. I'm self-conscious about it. Don't bring it up. Real answer, there's probably just like... I think it's a very dusty area that I live in. Alright. Gold trash can is ready. Emily's birthday is afoot. Great many things to take care of here. Do I need to give Emily anything for her birthday? I don't think so, right? Yeah, we're already at 8 hearts with her. I could give her a birthday just for like funsies because she deserves it, but we don't have to because we don't need any more friendship with her. Can you turn the money bags into wine? Are you really asking me, is money fruit now? Is a hot dog a sandwich? Yes. Wait, your name is Astatine Matrix? Is that... Wait a second. Brother? Sister? Is that you? The fruits of our labor? I've never met another element named Matrix before. There's dozens of us. Long lost sibling. This was your username before you knew I existed? Astatine Matrix, if you're telling the truth, that is wonderfully delightful. I've never seen... I mean, I've seen the word Matrix in other people's usernames before. I don't think that's, like, that uncommon of a word. But, like, element name Matrix? Oh my gosh. Not only that, it's an element that starts with A. That's crazy. That's fantastic. Well, welcome on in. Happy to see you. My long-lost sibling. Who knew, man? I guess it was only a matter of time, but still. In Stitch voice. Cousin? That's my closest approximation of a Stitch voice. I hope you like it. Long-lost twin. OMG, I'm twinning right now. Thanks to you and the quality produce you've been shipping, my store's business is booming. Along with our regular rebates, I wanted to send you a special bonus. Thank you for being such a good customer and contributing to our small community. It's people like you who keep local businesses alive. Oh my gosh. This has got to be an expanded thing. Just a free $42.70? Thank you. Thank you, Pierre. Appreciate that. And 500 from Mr. Lewis as well. Mr. Lewis. Appreciate that. Such a strange amount. It is a strange amount, which makes me wonder if it's in relation to like how much stuff I've sold to Pierre before. I don't know. Argon, did you see that? You have an arm and a leg? That's all the proof that I need. That's all those are all the confirmed body parts that... Well, I guess I technically also have a confirmed nose with how much I sneeze, right? Is that true? All right. Boop, boop. Unsure. Missed a cucumber. Yeah, it's my lucky cucumber. I'm just gonna leave it there. Aged wolf snapper roe. Did we ever figure out how much the wolf snapper roe is worth? Well, we have the price catalog now, so we can actually just check. 56.84. That's a good one, man. Aged wolf snapper roe. Ooh, that is a good little fish pond we got going then. Not quite on par with like legend fish, like aged legend roe, but still really good. Still really, really good. Boop, boop, boop. All right, we have more strawberries to process as well. Yeah, I think we do strawberries here. I think that's fine. I wonder if there's going to be like an ancestral version, like a descendant of the wolf snapper when we get to that point, like when we do the extended family quest later on, because the wolf snapper is the only new legendary fish that I've seen so far. Maybe there are other legendary fish added in Stardew Expanded. I don't know. Maybe we'll be able to get more wolf snapper ponds. That would be fun. I'm gonna leave the cauliflower alone for right now. Then we can just harvest it all tomorrow. Sorry to the crop fairy. Thank you for your service, but you came along at kind of an inopportune time. All right. Grab all the truffles and a free dandelion to boot. Why the heck not? Ooh, it's candy day. Candy day. We also have we got so many hazelnuts last night, dude. We're gonna be making bank today. Ooh. I think we sell everything today. We maybe go and get... I don't know what I want to do today. I want to check the state of our farm out in the desert. I know we planted a bunch of birch seeds out there last stream, and I want to go check where I left off with that, because that is going to be the next stage of our enterprise here for sure. First time catching a stream. Love your videos. Salt Air, thank you very much for coming on in. Appreciate the kind words, and I'm glad you're able to make it to a live stream today. I hope you enjoy your time here. You see 2 birch seeds down there. Thank you. I will go and pick those up forthwith. Birch seed. Birch seed. Oh, I see one over there as well. Any other birch seeds lingering about? Perhaps, but I can't see them. Dude, these truffles. Didn't I literally just come and get all these truffles? My pigs are so fast. They're so freaking quick with it, dude. Holy moly. Okay. Honestly, I'm probably just going to sell that dandelion. Sell the dandelion. Store the birch seeds. We got 14 birch seeds here. Okay. Get more coffee on the go here. Honestly, we got enough coffee to last us a little while here. I think I'm going to go ahead and lay off, like, reloading those at least for a little bit, because I can turn all the coffee that I put in here into triple shot. That gives us another 12, 45 triple shot. That'll last us, like, a good little bit here, so I think I'll put a stopper on the coffee beans for the time being. For the time being. I'm actually going to put them out in the chest outside. Just for consistency's sake with these other coffee beans. Yo, Mazer! Thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships to the community. Greatly appreciate the generosity. Thank you so much. That's absolutely wonderful. If you happen to get gifted a membership by Mazer T in chat, please thank them for me. It would mean a lot. Decided to buy serotonin for other people because you're lacking? Pave it forward. Really appreciate that. Thank you, Mazer. You're awesome. Okay. We have stockpiled quite nicely on sap, so we're out of our sap deficit for right now. 20 and 20. Did I not put my hazelnuts in here? Where did I put my hazelnuts, y'all? Did I not bring them from Grandpa's shed, or did I, like, put them in a silly spot? I guess I just didn't bring them from Grandpa's shed. Must have left them behind. I will bring them home gladly. Yeah, we need all those. All those. I don't even know how many truffles I have. I feel like hazelnuts might still be the limiting factor here, even despite the amount of hazelnuts we just grew. I don't know if we're keeping up with truffle production at this point. Bunch of jades, very nice. That'll be good for tomorrow, because we can trade jades for staircases. Okay, let's see. How many can I make? 8 chocolate truffle bars. My limiting factor is milk? Are you kidding me? I can go get milk, dude. I can go get milk very easily. What do I currently have in here? Well, I'm gonna make everything that I can right now just to clear out all that milk. And now we can just pick whichever milk we want. I've got so much milk just waiting to be had. Yummy milkies down over here. Oh gosh, what was that? Y'all hear that? Oh, that was just me jostling around my freaking audio interface from my microphone. Don't worry about that. As long as you can still hear me okay, we're chill. As long as it didn't like knock anything out of commission there. Okay, we got camel wool here. I've only got 3 yarn spinners right now, so we'll just do like this. That's fine. Boom. I've got 25 large iridium quality milk here. Yeah, sure, dude. I'm just gonna take it because these are like the biggest stacks, so that's my only rationale for taking these. Even though I could use them for more profitable things, I'm sure, than making chocolate truffle bars. That's the business we're in, I'm afraid. Camels have no wool, they got hair. Maybe in our reality, but in the Stardew Expanded reality, why can't they have wool? Leave my woolly camels alone. Alright, boom, 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 boom. Easy. Iridium quality truffle bars, if only, right? 19 chocolate truffle bars on top of what we already have? Dude, the hazelnuts are still the limiting factor. Oh my goodness, we need more hazelnuts, and we need them now, man. We're stocking up on too many truffles. You kidding me? Well, I guess that's a good incentive as any to load up on, or to set up our greenhouse, right? I can't wait to see how much money that's going to be. I mean, I could have just checked and with like my new price catalog to see how much money that was, but it's more exciting to see it on the actual shipping menu, right? Process my mushrooms. I need to get more seed makers. I need to get more. Well, actually, I think I have everything I need to make. What was it, 9 iridium quality sprinklers? Because we just smelted a bunch of iridium yesterday. I don't know where Shoe is, man. I don't know where my shoe is. I do see Claire up there, though, so I'm going to go talk to her. Say hi to Flop as well. Ooh, she's getting her exercise. Good morning. You managed to roll out of bed early. I have the day off to do whatever I like. Let's go. Yo, she's such a queen, man. Look at her go. Ooh, those dance moves. Dude, I love Claire. She's so sweet. She's so freaking sweet, man. What if we use mushroom logs into mushrooms, into fall seeds, into hazelnuts? Honestly, I think the fall seeds themselves produce enough mushrooms. Well, maybe not enough mushrooms to be self-sustaining, but that might be worth it. We'd have to design it in such a way that the mushroom logs produce mainly common mushrooms. Which, what's the best way to do that? Just to like not have trees around at all? Or is there a specific tree that is more inclined towards common mushrooms versus all the other kinds of mushrooms? 15 iridium quality sprinklers. We only need 9 of them. Beautiful. Specific tree, you think? Because I know like the default state of a mushroom log is to make common mushrooms because they're like the least valuable of the mushrooms. But maybe there's a tree that you can put them near that will make more, like make higher quantities of common mushrooms. That's the only thing I can think of. Because, like, if you just put a mushroom log out and about, it might produce common mushrooms, but it might only produce, like, one common mushroom, you know? Okay, let's see. Let's space these out. Like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we just grid, just fill in the grid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fill in the grid. Dude, that's so much more satisfying than the vanilla greenhouse. Are you kidding me? That's so satisfying that it actually, like, shapes out this way. Oh, that's so nice. What cave did I get in this playthrough? Was it fruit bats or mushrooms? I want to say it was mushrooms. But I haven't been keeping up with the farm cave, to be perfectly honest, so... It's been a hot minute. It's kind of, like, out of the way. I mean, I guess the farm cave is normally out of the way, but for some reason, like, it feels more out of the way and expanded than it normally does. Maybe it's just because the farm itself is generally bigger. Times like this where I wonder whether I should be using the automate mod that we were talking about last time. Does the automate mod work in, like, the farm cave, man? Like, could you set it up in such a way that it just, like, automatically harvests your mushrooms every single time? You probably could, right? Just make, like, a line of paths between all the different mushroom things into, like, a single chest, and it collects all the mushrooms in there. That would be sad. It would be like an auto grabber, but for mushrooms. Instead, I just come in here and I got freaking 4 common mushrooms. And a kick in the pants. I mean, that could be up to 12 fall seeds, technically, but more than likely it's going to be, what, like 8 fall seeds on average. Actually, a little less than 8 on average, technically, but... That's right, I forgot there's mushrooms stored in here. I do have more common mushrooms right here as well from some of our mushroom logs. Works with fruit trees as well. The automate mod, man, it sounds so insanely powerful. There's Shoe. There Shoe are. Okay. It's too late to, like, go to Clint and buy any coal or anything like that. That's the limiting factor on making more seed makers here. Seed makers are probably the next step in our process here. If we want to upgrade our hazelnut production as well as our candy production, we have to focus on seed makers and on tappers and birch trees and stuff. So I think we could just wait until, because we have a big payday coming up. So we could wait until tomorrow and then go buy a bunch of coal. We could slay dust sprites as well. We have the burglar ring. We could probably get a lot of coal that way. Yeah, because we would probably want to save the money for, like, other things as well anyway. For other upgrades and I don't know what kind of money we're going to have to spend in the late game of Stardew Expanded once we get beyond the community center and stuff. Oh, I do want to also check the summit for forage. It's on my to-do list there. Oh, I never went and claimed my gold trash can from Clint either. We have more, because I was looking at this tool upgrade situation here. Need to do that at some point. Is the quarry open? The quarry is indeed open, so we could hit up the quarry mine as well, if we wanted to. So I think I need to give Emily her birthday present as well. So let's go hit up the saloon first and foremost. Order of operations, let's go give Emily a birthday gift, which I think we can make do with an amethyst here. I think that's totally fine. Don't go to her house. Well, we're avoiding the 8-heart event, but the 8-heart event is at Lewis's house. So as long as we don't go to Lewis's house, we're fine. Either way, Emily's going to be at the saloon tonight regardless. Trying to keep the art of fishing alive. 5 sunfish. Don't know if I got time for that, Willie, but we'll see. Ooh. Poppin' night at the saloon here. Happy birthday, Emily. Enjoy. Just because we can. If you want my sister to dislike you, give her bull trout. She hates it with a passion. I mean, I think that's just true of all fish, right? I don't think there's a single fish that Haley likes. She just categorically dismisses all fish. That's the only thing that I disagree with her on. But that's, I mean, a little bit of disagreement in a relationship is healthy, I would say. All right. Let's go up to the summit, and then we can go and collect coal for the rest of the night. Either via dust sprites. We'll probably hit up the quarry mine first to get all the coal that's in there. And then we'll go do some dust sprite slaying. Then we'll see how much money we have tomorrow. See if we want to commit any of it to buying more coal or resources or anything like that. Bob's your freaking uncle. Need more hearts with Clint first. Well, I think Clint... What do we have with Clint right now? Clint, we're at 7 hearts. I think we can see his heart event that we need to for the whole sequence of events to play out. We just have to see it on... What was it? Specifically, like, Monday? Monday between 7 p.m. and 11 p.m.? Is that right? Dude, there's, like... The forge up here sucks this week. What are we doing? I got a single thistle. I didn't get any of the freaking Stardew Valley primroses or whatever they are. Wait. Okay, saved. 1 Ferngill primrose. I also see one there, actually. Any other Ferngill primroses out and about? Monday between 7 and 11 p.m. It's stuck in my brain now. Alright. I'm not sure the quickest way to the mines. I don't know if, like, riding there directly would have been quicker. Because it's, like, a lot farther away in Expanded than it is here. I didn't say it. I apologize. I was too focused on... I was too focused on looking for flowers. I failed to notice the raven. It resets daily. It's not the week. It's only today. That sucks. Wait, why did no one ever tell me that? It resets daily? I have this specifically on my list because I thought that it reset weekly like everything else. You're telling me the summit resets daily? If that's the case, we don't need to have it on the to-do list at all. I can just, like, go and get it whenever I want to, basically. Get freaking out of here, man. I want to go to the quarry first. Oh, we got coal here as well a little bit. Very nice. Any actual coal nodes hanging out here? Almost all Stardew Expanded locations reset daily. That is very good information to have, to be honest with you. Extremely, extremely useful information. Thank you, TY. We told you that multiple times. I don't think you did. Because I feel like I would have internalized that, but I'll take my licks on this one and say that you did. Because I've been doing this for... I've been going to the summit weekly for a while, and no one said a darn thing. Every single time I go... Ooh, cursed mannequin, free. Every single time I've gone there, no one has said anything. Because otherwise, I feel like I would have noticed. Unless I just was talking about something else every single time, which is, I guess, possible. You know what? Now that I think about it, the way that I go off on tangents all the time on stream... That's entirely possible. I'm starting to think that maybe you did tell me and I'm just being a dingus. Oh well, now I know. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Oh my gosh, cursed mannequin F? F and M? It's my lucky day. Boom, boom. I missed coal. I will go back. You're right. Missed coal right there. 29 coal out of that. That's not too bad. Where are all these explosions going off? Do you hear those explosions, man? What's Ooh, summer squash seeds. We were just talking about those earlier. The whole cursed family. Well, I wanted to go to the mines to, like, kill some dust sprites, but it's getting a little long in the tooth here, a little late. That's not what long in the tooth means. Long in the tooth is one of my favorite expressions, though. Just, like, from an etymological standpoint, it's just, like, fun to say, man. I don't know why. Long in the tooth. I do not need to donate this prehistoric skull. I can sell that. You don't like it? I like it because it makes me think of, like, wolves that have long teeth. And wolves are cool. And you can't convince me that wolves aren't cool. So, anything that makes me think of a wolf makes me happy. Ow! that was a little grainy. I apologize for that. Should have taken a drink before that. I think wolves... I don't know what made me think of this, but I think wolves may be the single creature that runs the spectrum of cute to scary the most. You can think of some, like, real cute wolves, and you can think of some, like, real scary looking wolves. And, like, everything in between, right? I feel like wolves personify that, like, better than just about any other animal. Tigers, though. Tigers are pretty up there. But honestly, I would say a scary wolf is scarier. The scariest wolf I can imagine in my head is scarier than the scariest tiger I can imagine. That's my own personal opinion, but your mileage may vary. Big cats, like lions and jaguars and stuff. No, I think wolves got them beat, man. I'm trying to think. What is, like... Bro, wolf might be, like, the scariest quadruped. What's this? What, like, on, like, using my imagination to picture the scariest quadruped. It's wolf-like, man. It's wolf-like. Maybe bears. Maybe bears. Bears I could give you. They're a little scary, too. That's a lot of money, dude. $184,000 payday? Holy, those chocolate truffle bars going crazy. Don't discount the single prehistoric skull that we got as well. Polar bear? You might be right on like an actual, like, threat to my life scale. Like, I think a polar bear is much more likely... If I had a run-in with a polar bear versus a run-in with a wolf, I'm probably much more likely to survive the run-in with the wolf. But, just from, like, an aesthetic perspective, a wolf, a scary-looking wolf, is scarier than a scary-looking polar bear. You can make a polar bear look quite scary, from an artistic perspective. But I still think you can make a wolf look scarier, man. They just got that build about them. There's something about, like, the coloration and, like, the huskiness. I don't know, man. I don't know. Might just be me. You have work to do outside. Don't catch a cold. I won't. Don't worry. I got you. I'll keep the house nice and clean. I'll wipe my shoes. Ooh, thank you for the hardwood, Flop. You're the best. Queen of sauce. What do we got? Lucky lunch. That's a good recipe to have. Very good indeed. Bat luck day. We haven't been having the best daily luck today. That's for sure. Or, well, I guess today, as far as, like, this stream today. All right. This is the final day of spring here. So let's harvest everything that we got. We need to go to the desert to trade our jades for staircases today. We can do another tool upgrade today as well. We definitely have the money for it. And presumably, the only tool upgrade we have left to do now that I think about it, because we got our iridium pan, didn't we? Yeah, we did. So the only tool upgrade I have left to do is the iridium trash can. So as long as I have 5 iridium bars, we're cruising. I've got 14. We're chilling, man. Hippos are the deadliest. Yeah, hippos are very deadly. If you anger a hippo. The crazy thing is that hippos are herbivores, right? Like they're not gonna hunt you, but they'll fight you. They'll fight you if you make them mad. I've reached a new level of understanding. New mastery just dropped. Poggies. Hippos will eat meat. So they're omnivores? I thought, like, they were herbivores, but, like, they still will... I don't know. How does that work? Are they just omnivores, I guess? Maybe? Might as well pop these over here. We can process them into pickles and the like in the future. Boop, boop, boop. Hippos are flexitarian. They're flexible. They just choose what they eat whenever they want to eat it. They're not omnivores because they can't digest all that. They just eat for the sport. They just eat because they can. Honestly, respect. Any more truffles before the season's end? I will check. Not going to be producing any more truffles today, obviously, because the pigs are not outside, but I'll check and see if they produced any more yesterday. My guess is that they probably did produce at least a couple more. Oh, maybe not, actually. Maybe I collected them all. Collected them all like they're Pokemon in a Pokedoku game streak. They eat for sport-based. Oh, more birch seeds. Very nice. Okay, I think I'm gonna go visit Clint. Well, I'll go to the desert first. Like, actually, I guess... I mean, I can get to the desert without the bus. It's just a bit of a hike. But the bus will be opening soon enough anyway, so maybe I'll just wait for that. Take me to the middle here. So I think we'll go do the tool upgrade first. Oh, I don't need these here because you can't dehydrate them. I should be storing the common mushrooms in with Grandpa's shed and stuff as well. Or maybe I shouldn't have them in Grandpa's shed. I don't know. Where should I have the seed makers, man? I guess Grandpa's shed is a good spot because that's like where we're going to have the most... Well, technically not the most fall seeds, so you can fit more in the greenhouse. So maybe I move the seed makers to the greenhouse. Me when I'm a Minecraft villager. Oh, I love making that sound, man. It's such a fun sound. Did you miss something? You missed me saying, ow, 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 ow. But you probably didn't miss it. You just weren't here for it. WTF. That's the kind of reaction I look to inspire. New horse sound just dropped. I can impersonate animals with the best of them, man. Give me an animal, I'll impersonate it. We got wolves, we got horses. I can do a little kitty cat. Meow. 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 That's the cat hissing. That's the cat when you don't give it its nummies on time. Duck. Map. Map, map. Map. Kangaroo. I don't think kangaroos make sounds. Wait, what do kangaroos like honk or something? I feel like kangaroos make like a kind of sound. Do they do? Is that just in my head? Platypus? No, that's not it, man. They do the little chirp. They do the little chirp. They go like the... I can't do the platypus sound, man. There's no chance. There's no chance. Did he mute himself? What does the fox say? Maybe I'm not as good at animal sounds as I thought I was. Your kangaroo is actually Chewbacca? I can't do Chewbacca either. I can do kind of like Chewbacca before he hits puberty a little bit. That's kind of what that was, I guess. I don't know. Your cat's concerned? Meow. I can do the easy ones, but I don't have the vocal range for all the other sounds. What the heck was I doing? I was looking to grab my jades. I want to grab jades for staircases. 18 free staircases. And we want to grab iridium bars for the tool upgrade. Frog. That's not a frog, man. That's not a frog. That's like a diseased bullfrog. Chicken. I can't do it, man. I swear I used to be able to do animal sounds a lot better. Maybe I just need to practice more. I don't know. This is the type of content you came here for? I'm glad. I'm glad. Don't practice with us. The one sound I know I'm good at making. Ooh. There you go. I don't know what kind of animal you would classify that as, but I got that one on lock for sure. No, that was bad. Do it again. Okay, I got this. Ooh. 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 I don't know what kind of intonation works the best with the ooh, man. Too nasally? Ooh. How do you feel about that? I feel like I need to take a shower after that one, actually. Anyway, this is my gold trash can. I'm gonna dunk myself inside that now, and I'm gonna, well, first I'm gonna upgrade to an iridium quality trash can. 12.5k. I always forget that the trash can costs like half as much as the other tool upgrades. It's a nice little surprise. Let's go ahead and head home. Almost just spat out your dinner, GG. Buy a ticket for Calico Desert. Please return when a bus driver is present. Bro, where's Pam? It's 9:30 a.m. Isn't she normally here by now? Yo, Emma! I didn't even realize that was you saying that. Oh my gosh. Welcome on in, Emma. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. You love the deep ooh-woo. I can do like a deep voice, but I just don't like to most of the time because it's like it makes me feel like I'm posturing, you know, like I'm putting on airs, like I'm trying to be like more, like I'm channeling an inner machismo that I simply don't have. It's just not me, man. It's just not me. We're all a little chaotic today. We do have a little bit of chaotic energy in us today. I know I do, at least. Oh, chat, I didn't tell you about this. I was on my... Because I mentioned at the top of the stream, I went out for a bachelor party for one of my friends this weekend. We went out camping. And the bachelor... Well, it's kind of weird. Yeah, it's kind of weird calling him the bachelor because he's gonna get married, so he's not really a bachelor. But you know what I mean when I say that. The one we were holding the party for, he got us he got all the groomsmen and stuff presents, like a full suite of presents. Well, not the full suite of presents. He got us each a very cool present in the form of the groom. There you go. That's the word. He got us each a very high quality lightsaber, like really good quality lightsabers. And I'm not much of a Star Wars fan, but they're so cool, man. They're so cool. I think he said that they were like $200 lightsabers. I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy, man. What color is yours? You can change the color to so many different colors. There's like all sorts. It's very customizable. It's so cool. Can I do the lightsaber noise? I can't do the lightsaber noise, but I'll do you one better. I got it right here. Maybe I can put it up, right up to the... Give me 1 second. Wait, I probably sound so far away. Wait. Will it make the sound? You hear that? Oh, baby. Did you hear that one? That's the sound, man. Right now, it's like a bright orange. Post lightsaber pics. You can kind of hear it swooshing about a little bit. It's got all the sounds, man. You can change it to all sorts of different colors. You can change it to like different like settings. Like, how does this? Let me try this. Hold on a second. Ghost? You hear the little voice, man? Wait. Rainbow. Ooh! Chat, I don't have it on camera, but it's a rainbow lightsaber. I didn't see this one last night. Rainbow lightsaber? You kidding me? Dude, this is beautiful. It literally is a prismatic saber, man. It's like a rainbow that's like going down the full length of the blade. Oh my goodness. You didn't go through all the settings immediately? There's a lot of settings. You can like change like the sound effects so it's like different characters and stuff too. I think. Hold on. Oh, sorry, I turned it off. Well, we'll play with that later. That would be a cool Stardew weapon. Absolutely. Hold on, I gotta turn this off now. This is like in standby mode.
Saber Neo V8.
Saber Neo V8. That's the brand. There you go. Saber Neo. Far gone. Sorry. I was far away. Stream lighting resolved whenever we get a cam. Just have a prismatic lightsaber in the background. It's so cool, man. It's so cool. Like I said, I'm not much of a... I've never, like... I don't know if I've ever watched a full Star Wars movie, like, all the way through. But lightsabers are so cool. Even if you're not a Star Wars fan, lightsabers are just, like, so cool, man. I'm not mad to have that. They're still cool. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Super, super neat. I'll post some pics. I'll see if I can get some good pictures of it and, like, post it in the Discord later. Alright. Let me store my staircases for a rainy day. Oh, wait. Did I use up all my staircases? I guess I did. Yeah, I guess I probably did when I was, whatchamacallit, doing that one Skull Cavern run during the Desert Festival. Alright. What was my next plan of attack here? What did I need to do next? I forget. Chat, I forgot. Well, I have to do birch trees in the desert, and I have to do seed makers in order to expand my seed maker production here. For seed makers, we want more coal. What else do I need? Wood, gold bars, and coal. How many... Oh, I haven't checked the traveling cart today. You're right. I should check that as well. I've got 405 wood. We can definitely do with more wood than that. I've got 6 gold bars. That'll probably be my limiting factor on seed makers right now. Well, right now my limiting factor is coal, but let's go check the traveling cart. And then I might go visit Clint and buy some more resources. More coal and the like. I'm gonna skip it. I ain't in the mood for that hard event. I've seen that one many a times. I respect it. But in my heart of hearts, I was like, I'm not in the mood for this one. Oh, also mastery. You're right. You're right. 700 gold for a potato seed. Rip. Didn't you just clean it up last stream? I think he was in the process of cleaning it up, but I think that hard event last stream, well, it wasn't even like really a hard event, I don't think. I think it was just like a little standalone event. It was more to be like to set up this hard event that's here to be like, that's why he was at that spot on the cliff in the first place. What do we need from the cart? Red cabbage is the main thing, but tomorrow's summer anyway, so we can grow our own. All right, chat, we have unlocked a new level of mastery. What are we feeling? We've got foraging mastery. We already have combat mastery for the trinkets. We can get gold mystery boxes, treasure totems, and mystic tree seeds. We can get the iridium scythe, statue of blessings, and gold animal crackers. We can get the advanced iridium rod, challenge bait, and gold treasure chests. Golden fishing chests. Or we can get the statue of the homie king, heavy furnaces, and gem-bearing rocks grant twice the gems. What do we want to do, man? All the masteries are so good, to be honest with you. They're all so good. I am leaning towards mining, because I think heavy furnaces could be really good for us. The statue of the homie king is always a fun one to have. Always got a soft spot in my heart. I mean, farming is also really good for the iridium scythe. The statue of blessings, I don't know if we have the resources to make that happen just yet. I don't know how much, like, moss and stuff we have. Mining is the strongest one. Mining and farming are both really strong, to be fair. A statue of blessings would be really good to have. If we can make it. If we can make it, like, right away. Which we might need to, like, go and get more resources still. I'm gonna go with farming. There's never a bad time to take farming. Completes our iridium tool lineup here, which looks very nice. We'll get more moss in summer. That is true. We have green rain coming up in the summer. I'm not mad about that. And we'll get to mining mastery before we know it. Don't worry about all that. Do I have Shoe around here? Yeah. I don't know why I hid Shoe behind a bush in like the least findable spot of all time, but I did find him, so maybe I knew something. Guess I can grab moss whenever I see it. I haven't been going out of my way for moss in recent times. But there's, I mean, it's never too late to start, right? Boop, boop. I did do a lot of deforestation in the big area of, like, West Cindersap Forest. Just gonna go pay Sophia a visit. Why not, man? Ooh. Guess that was a good intuition. That's a lot of casks, man! Oh my gosh. I mean, Sophia, I don't mean to tell you how to do your job, but you could easily fit one more cask in each of these little nooks at the end here and make it still, and make, you get like 10 more casks in and make it that much more, I'm sorry, I'm mansplaining your freaking job. You own a winery. What am I, never mind. Hey you, I'm checking my casks. This column here will be aged to iridium quality the next month. Backseat casker. My mom and dad made them. Oh, it's okay. Please don't feel bad. I'm glad you can talk about them still and not feel bad about it. That's good. Hey, let's head upstairs. I want to tell you a little about my parents. Yeah, let's do it. Glad she's feeling more open to talking about them. This was the room you found me in last time. It's my parents' room. Come inside. I never finished packing and moving their belongings. I guess part of me thought that they'd be gone, really gone, if I did. My mom and dad, there was a car crash. It was the 4th of fall. My parents were on a business trip. They were gone all day and wouldn't answer their phone. It was weird. That evening, there were knocks on the front door. I was greeted by Mayor Lewis and Gus with tears in their eyes. They told me my mom and dad... Thanks, I'm okay. You and Scarlett have helped me so much through this. I'm really happy to have friends like you guys. I knew it would make my parents proud if I took over the vineyard in their stead. It's a lot of work, but it's all I have left of them. I didn't expect to walk into this, man. This is it's a good hard event, but boy, that hits heavy. Ooh. You're doing a great job managing the vineyard, or I want to do everything I can to help. I mean, I don't think either of those responses is bad. I feel like... Whoops. I mean, I didn't mean to... I accidentally... Like, my finger kind of just, like, spasmed and clicked that first one. But the first one is the one I wanted to click on anyway, because I didn't want to, like, center it on, like, how I can help her. I wanted it to be, like, more self-affirming of... Or more affirming of what she's doing. Thanks. I had to learn so many new things. It was really hard at first, but I feel as if I've grown as a person. Glad to hear that. I know this may be coming out of nowhere, but I want to restore my parents' room. Do you think you could help me? Yeah, absolutely. If you're ready to, only if you're ready to move on. Will I get something in return is crazy. Are you after this hard event? What is that? What is that option, man? That's insane. I'm not gonna click it. I'm not gonna click it. I mean, you know, I feel bad for you, but is it a paid gig? I can't even. Mine is 10 hearts, man. Mine is 10 hearts. No such thing. No such thing as a free lunch. I can't handle that, man. Why do they even make that an option? That's so wild. You really help me? Yeah, absolutely. Yay! 3 exclamation points. Got some 3 exclamation points in chat. Click it, you want to know. I'm sure someone's made a video on YouTube that you can go and look up. Yay! She's so cute, man. I'm really excited. You're seriously the best. I don't want to push this all on you so suddenly. We'll start organizing stuff tomorrow. Great. I'll be happy to help. I'm curious to see how that goes. I'm helping Sophia move boxes tomorrow in her house. Oh, but Sophia, see, the thing is, tomorrow's the first day of summer, so like there's a whole like crop rotation. Can we like maybe take like a rain check? And no, okay, no, I'll be here. It's okay. I'll be here. Ready to help me tomorrow? You're the best. Oh, she's looking so forward to it, man. I can't say no. I can't say no after all that. You kidding me? It's an old pillow covered with dust. Good on her, man. Good on her. I don't think anyone could blame her for, like, leaving her parents' room alone for so long. Because, like she said, once she moves past that, once she, like, moves their stuff out, it is kind of like there's, like, a sense of finality about it. But I'm glad to see that she's not, like, lingering on it too bad, because that's unhealthy in its own right. Take the time to process it and move right along. We stan healthy, grieving processes around here. Absolutely. Be quick in the morning and help her in the evening. Oh, tomorrow evening I also have to hit up the Saloon, right? Because it's Monday, so I need to go and do Clint's Heart event in the Saloon for tomorrow after 7 p.m. Oh, it's going to be a busy day tomorrow, man. My goodness. Okay. What else do I need to work on here? I wanted to go to Clint. We wanted to go to Clint and potentially buy more coal. I do need to save money for buying seeds tomorrow for summer. But honestly, we don't have that big of a field anyway, so we should be fine on that front. I'd rather spend a bunch of money on coal here, I think. And not just for seed makers. Coal is just, like, nice to have in general. How much coal do I want to buy is the question. I could buy 100 coal for 25,000. I'm going to buy, like, 200 coal, man. I'm going to buy 200 coal. 50,000 on coal. It's a lot of money, but I think it's a good investment. Dust sprites take so long, man. They take so long, and I'm in a situation unlike Fleeting Farm where I can actually buy the coal and save it for the future. It's not like I have to buy it and use it all in one day. I've got the money, I might as well use it, right? We're making money hand over fist. Making money chocolate over candy here. I feel like we should absolutely take advantage of that. Seriously don't understand why I'm always short on coal. It's because I use it. Because speaking of, I should go and use some right now. I should get some smelting going. I think I have a bunch of gold to smelt, which will be good for seed makers anyway. Dust sprites are quick and fun. I don't know. I guess I've never, like, done, like, or it's been a long time since I've done, like, a full dust sprite day to, like, see, like, how many I could get from dust sprites on their own, but I just feel like it's, like, maybe it's not that quick. Maybe it is that quick. I don't know. Maybe I could have saved myself a bunch of money there if I had just gone and done some dust sprites for the rest of the day, but dust sprites are so fast. I guess once you have the burglar ring, I get that's very true, because then they go, like, even faster. And I do have the burglar ring, so I really don't have a good excuse. Other than that, I'm lazy, and I want to work on other stuff as well. 167 moss, so we don't have enough for the Statue of Blessings just yet. Maybe I go and, well, first I want to put away this and this. Maybe I go and gather moss and wood today, because we are a little low on wood. This is all the wood that I've got here. I will make as many seed makers as I can right now, which is going to be 6, limited only by the gold. Then, I keep these mushrooms on me. Let's go to Grandpa's shed. Let's move the seed makers around a little bit first. Then we will go and gather wood and moss. I think that's good. Has the community center been completed yet? Not yet. We're waiting on the red cabbage is, like, literally the only thing we're missing. Red cabbage here and oak resin here, but I mean, I have oak resin. I just figure I might as well do it in one trip if I can. Yo, take care there, Wolfie. We'll see you later. Okay, I'm going to bring all this with me. I can leave that chest alone for right now. I'm going to move the seed makers, though. I think they're better served in the actual greenhouse. Actually, what I might do, we'll see how much time I have left after this, but what I might do is just take the time to process all of the, or as many common mushrooms as I can, into fall seeds here first. Make it nice and symmetrical, like. Something like this. Boop, 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 boop. Wonderful. Okay. How many spots, how many fall seeds do I need here? What is the size of this new and improved greenhouse? Well, it's going to be 5, 10, 15. It's 15 by 15. based on the iridium sprinkler layout here. 15 by 15 is 225. Minus 9 for the sprinkler spots themselves is going to bring us down to 216. So 216 fall seeds is the magic number to land on here. Let's process as many freaking common mushrooms as I can. I doubt I'll get that many fall seeds even by processing literally all of these. But we'll see. Maybe my math's not mathing, but boop 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 boop. At least 65. They're a little out of sync, but that's okay. It's just because they process so dang fast. Don't eat one. Don't worry, there's at least a confirmation message before you eat one, so we're chill. If I befriended the Joja folk, I know he's married to Claire. I befriended... Ooh, Ancient Seed. I befriended Morris. And like you said, I'm married to Claire. I have not really befriended Martin. Nor has anyone really, like, told me, like, you should really befriend Martin or anything. I feel like Martin's just kind of, like, here. He's just along for the ride, but... It might be too little too late at this point. How many hearts do I have with Martin? I've got 2 hearts with Martin. I barely remembered his name. That's not true. I remember his name easily enough. It's just like, I don't know. Does he have heart events that I like? He doesn't do anything, man. Every single time I talk to him, he's always talking about either work or he's bad-mouthing Gunther, saying, well, he's not really bad-mouthing him. He just calls him that guy with the mustache. And I'm like, come on, put some respect on his name, bro. You visit the library, like, how many times a week? You should at least know the dude's name. Please befriend him, I'll feel bad. I mean, I can try. But we're very close to completing the community center. I don't know if I have the time to do it. What are some good gifts for Martin, chat? Any Martin enjoyers in chat? Anyone well-versed in the ways of Martin? 189 fall seeds is pretty gosh darn good. I think I just, I plant all of those right here, right now. Right here, right now. I put the offer down. I know you don't want to plant these seeds, but I know you see it. Ice cream? Well, that'll be easy in the summer then, because Alex's ice cream stand will open up. Does he have heart events with Claire? I wouldn't mind seeing those. More Claire content is never bad. His birthday is summer 6th? Okay, okay. Things are shaping up. Maybe there's some potential to actually befriend this dude then. We can get him love gifts of ice cream. We can get him a birthday gift. That should fast track at least a little bit of the process. That's very cursed the way I left that, but oh well. That's all the seeds I got. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any extra common mushrooms to make seeds out of. Rip. Do we have any star drop tea? I was honestly wondering the same thing. I don't think I do though. I do not see any here. I see 4 prize tickets. I see we have options for loved gifts at the very least. Star drop tea would be very nice to get. He still comes to the valley on Wednesdays. Okay, so he won't be gone once the community center is done. Martin won't be gone. We'll still have a chance to befriend him. Yeah, I know. We can't use our prize tickets yet because we can't go to Lewis's house. We could probably go to Lewis's house at like a certain time of day. I don't know when, like what time of day Emily's heart event takes place there, but we can probably get in at some time, I would guess. All right. Let's lock in. I think we're good for the day here. Final day of spring comes to a lovely rainy close. Hoorah. All right. Start to gear up for summer. I don't know what we're going to plant this summer. Obviously, we're just going to keep going on our hazelnut grind in the greenhouse and Grandpa's shed. It is summer 6th. Yeah, there you go. Saloon Hard event, 7 to 11 p.m. tonight. Let me go ahead and add Martin's birthday. Just so I don't forget. That is going to be summer. Boop, boop, boop. What day was it? It's the 6th, but is that Saturday? That is Saturday, okay. I'm always bad at trying to like figure out the days of the week just based on the number like that. I don't know why. Should be easy enough, but... Alright, Saloon tonight. We gotta go visit Sophia today as well to help move her stuff out of her parents' room. So we'll do that. Ready for hot weather, perfect blue skies, and apricot pies. Wait, is that a hint, chat? Can I make apricot pies for Claire? I'll do what I can to help around the house. I know the start of a season is a lot of work. Thank you. Appreciate that. But you know what? You don't gotta lift a finger. Do what you want to do, girl. If you gotta go to work today or anything, by all means. For right now, we got it sorted. Don't you worry about that. Oh, hello. This is from that hard event last night that I skipped. You know what, Shane? I'm gonna skip you again. I'm sorry. I'm just so eager to see like new hard events with like the Stardew Expanded cast that I'm like, I've seen all these other hard events a million times, man. I've seen them all so many times. More times than I can count. Ooh, my fiber's ready. I didn't even clock that, to be honest with you. It's fiber time. Very handy. Very nice. Beautiful. What was the fiber for again? Primarily for, tree fertilizer. Tree fertilizer for our new branch, our new franchise of the Birch Tree Empire. We now have 451 fiber to work with. Well, 505 fiber total. That's quite nice indeed. I'm gonna put the wood away for right now. Put the wood away, put the stone away, put all that away. All the MacGuffins away. We do have more mixed seeds as well, so I could potentially make more fiber seeds here. We'll look into that in a moment here, but for right now, let me just sort out all my goodies here. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. We have so many coffee beans, man. We're not going to be running out of coffee anytime soon, I'll tell you that. Man, I forgot. In Fleeting Farm, we couldn't really do a coffee empire like this because you can't, like, stockpile the coffee beans, so it's not as viable. I forgot how good it is, man. To just be able to, like, have coffee at your beck and call like that is so nice. Boom. I could expand this field a little bit. Like, we could make a secondary field or, like, expand upon this one. But honestly, we're not really in the business of making money via crops the usual way. Flip's doing his own thing with this whole candy empire, so I don't really feel a pressing need to expand this. We have 4 plots, one of which we commit to the coffee beans. The other 3 we can commit to whatever else we want to. We know one of them is going to be red cabbage. Technically, we don't need to do like a full plot of red cabbage. We just need to do a singular red cabbage, but I feel like, I mean, it's been such an albatross around my neck. I got to do the due diligence and farm it the proper way. Plus, red cabbage is actually like pretty good money, I think. Like, pickled red cabbage, number 1, sounds pretty tasty. Number 2, probably going to make us, like, a little bit extra money on the side, which is nice. These are each 51 crops, I think, that we can fit into all of these. So what do we want to do? We want to do fall seeds. Not wait, no, sorry. My mind's still on the fall seeds from our whole hazelnut grind. We want to do red cabbages. What are the other two that we want to do? I think I might want to do a sunflower crop. I think that could just be, like, nice, because I know Claire really likes sunflowers, and sunflowers are just pretty. So if we're not super interested in making money, I feel like sunflowers could go kind of nicely. Could also technically be useful in making, like, oil and stuff later, if we want to use that to, like, expand our cooking recipe potential. Did I just go to the kitchen and water the kitchen? I did initially because I missed the sink, but I was really just in there to refill my watering can. So I think sunflower seeds, red cabbage seeds, and what is our last one going to be? We could do one of the expanded crops, like the butternut squash or something like that. I wonder if... Is there any new, like, year 2 expanded crops? I guess we can go and find out. We could technically do star fruit as well. We could go visit... Sandy and pick up some star fruit. Just because it's the meta doesn't mean we should, like, avoid it at all costs. Star fruit could just still be nice to have for a little bit extra income. Please, expanded crop. Yeah, I try to put an emphasis on the expanded crops and stuff whenever I can, so let's do that. Does Sandy sell extra seeds? Not that I've seen, but maybe there's something I'm missing there. That's always a potential thing. I never discount that possibility. Bro, Flip, what are we doing here? Why are you just walking into... just shoving the bookcase to the side, man? This event is so weird. I found Pierre's secret stash. I gave him a rabbit's foot the other day. I feel like I'm entitled to walk into his bedroom and shove his bookcase to the side. Hey, no, any excuse to listen to PJR, though, is fine by me. How did you find that? Gulp. Quick, give it to me. Promise me you won't tell anyone about this. Your secret's safe with me, bro. I ain't no snitch. And I'll just forget that you were snooping around in my bedroom. This is such a weird cutscene. I wonder what the inspiration for this one was. What was Concerned Dave thinking when he cooked that one up? Maybe it'll be expanded upon in Stardew 1.7. Who knows? Okay, we got butternut squash seeds. That's an expanded seed. Any other expanded seeds available here? Does not look like it. A single chocolate truffle bar for 9,000? The markup on these is insane, man. Pierre's making so much money on that profit margin. Are you kidding me? My goodness. It's like a 100% profit margin. All right. Let's go ahead and buy 51 red cabbage seeds. I've already got 2 sunflower seeds, so we'll buy just 49 sunflower seeds. And then butternut squash. Plant these in summer, takes 12 days to mature. They don't regrow or anything, so we'll have to replant them again, but that's fine. I mean, everything here we're going to replant again except for the coffee that we already have growing. Why sunflowers for Haley? I mean, sunflowers, number one, sunflowers are just pretty. They're nice to look at. So I wouldn't mind just, like, having them and leaving them alone. But number two, Claire also loves sunflowers, I'm pretty sure. So, is it a coincidence that the 2 best girls in the valley love sunflowers? I think not, man. I think not. My wife and my wife from another timeline. Let's go. All right, I'll go plant everything. Actually, you know what? I think we can swing by Sophia's on the way back home. We'll take the long scenic route home. Swing by Sophia's. Since we're out here anyway. Oh, I didn't even have to go to her house. I can just... Unless this is a different heart event, I guess we'll see. Oh, you're here. Hello. Here to help. Let's get to work. I also made some snacks for us later. Ooh. Yay. We're making a whole little event of it. Oh, this is so cute, man. Oh, it's so cute. A challenge growing only sunflowers. That could be fun. Fun little thematic challenge. Sophia and I cleaned and organized her parents' room. The snacks she made were delicious. Yo, that's a nice looking room, man. Got the little futon bear, the Queen of the Gems sea painting right there. All sorts of little photos and knickknacks and doodads. Very nice. I think that's everything. Thanks for helping me. I can't begin to tell you just how much this means to me. Hey, anything for a friend. I'm gonna send you something really special in the mail tomorrow. Thanks so much again. Ooh. We get payment after all. See, chat, moral of the story. Don't ask for payment, because if you do a good job and you're nice about it, they'll pay you anyway. I don't know if that's the moral you're supposed to take away from that one. That is that was cute, man. I like that. Hearts in chat. Hearts in chat for Sophia. That was awesome. Thank you for the reminder on the quest board as well, by the way. We got 80 hardwood here. 80 hardwood for Robin or Cave Patrol. Cave Patrol gets us what again? What recipe does that get us? Trying to think. It's Geode Crusher. This gets us the Geode Crusher. We'll need to do that eventually then. What do I need to kill? 50 grubs? Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Not that hard to do. Better than having to go and like kill 50 skeletons. Easy peasy. I'm curious what she's gonna send us in the mail, man. She said she's gonna send us something really special in the mail. I wonder, I hope it's something like actually like a unique, special, cute little item or something, like some kind of like special furniture specific to Sophia or something like that, and not just like, you know, I don't know, something that already exists that I already have, like a freaking prismatic shard or something. It'd be like, wow, that's a nice like gesture, but I already got like 7 of those in my chest. She's gonna send me 5 gold? Sophia wouldn't do me dirty like that. Surely not. Surely not. Wine? Oh, she might send some wine. I mean, she is the proprietor of a vineyard. Quite a high-quality, fancy vineyard as well. I wouldn't say no to some of that wine. Doesn't, like, the wine she sells there, like the Blue Moon Vineyard wine, doesn't it give you, like, a +5 luck buff or something like that? Something crazy? There we go. All seeds successfully planted. Is today also a candy day? I feel like it might be. Let's go check. Something else I want to check. I want to check the state of the silo real quick. 199 out of 240. Okay, so we're fine. We have plenty of grass around as well that I can scythe at a later date. Get all these truffles out of here. Clear some of the debris out. Always debris with the new season, unfortunately. Not candy day today, but that I feel like it's been a few days since our last candy day, so probably tomorrow. She said it's iridium soon. Oh, she did say that her wine is being aged to iridium quality quite soon. That's true. You know, we get some iridium quality blue vineyard wine. That would be a very nice little present. Ooh, I heard more truffles. More truffle action. Any shops I need to hit up today or anything like that? Trying to think. I don't think so. I think we got all our seeds. We got them all planted. We're doing all right there. So we should be fine. I need to get more wood. I need to get more moss for my eventual Statue of Blessings now that that's available. Pop all the truffles in here. Beautiful. We can go and start planting some more birch seeds and maybe even get some of those birch seeds fertilized as well. Have a good one there, Dragonic Moon. Thanks for being here. Oh, you know, we can go up to the summit as well. We have the Winter Star Roses here, and we have some Ferngill Primroses. I think Goldenrod is the new forage that's going to be available from the summit if this recipe is to be believed. What was the recipe? It was like the cookie recipe. Where are you at? The flower cookie. Ferngill, Primrose, Goldenrod, Winterstar Rose. Unfortunately, we only have like a very limited number of Winterstar Roses here. We've got, what, 3? I mean, we don't have that many of the Primroses either. We're extremely limited on being able to make any of those cookies, so we can't really add them to our production pipeline unless there's a way to grow this Summit exclusive forage that I'm simply not aware of yet. But maybe we'll come across that at a later point. Pop all these in here for now. 20 birch seeds, quite nice. Yeah, let's go plant some more of these birch seeds. I'll bring some tree fertilizer, not moss. We want fiber and we want stone. Let's go check the state of our birch tree empire. Heart 3. Less than 3. Less than 33. I can only think of one number that's less than 33, and that's 32. Ooh, shaping up nicely here. No fully grown seeds yet. No fully grown trees, which is honestly good. Because then I can just like, well, maybe it's not good, because that means I'm going to have to fertilize more, but... $65. You're close, because 32 times 2 is 65 minus 1. Oops. Coincidence? I think not. All right, how many trees is this? We got how many per row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 times 4 is going to be 40 plus 12 is 52. 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So close. So close. So I can get some more tree fertilizer here. How many can I make? 101 tree fertilizer? I don't need all that right now. Let's just make 50, 55, 56. Beautiful. Save the rest of our fiber for later. And start going to town. The nice thing about growing them out in the desert here as well is that we don't have to worry about more seeds spreading. I mean, it's kind of a blessing and a curse, because if we had more seeds spreading, then that would let us get more birch seeds faster to expand our empire more, but it would also cause things to get messy unless I put down a bunch of paths here, which thankfully I won't have to do, because tree seeds don't spread unless they're on the farm. There we go. Very nice indeed. That's 60 more tappers I'm going to need as well. Not that I need them right away, but in due time. Do I have all the desert artifacts? I don't have either of the desert artifacts. Was there an artifact spot there that I missed? I'll go back and check. Not one here, but we might as well scour. A little bit of clay. I don't mind it. Good to look because of the museum. The museum is always one of those things that you want to make sure gets done. That is a tall cactus, dude. Knowing that the cactus will continue to grow even larger fills you with determination. What the heck? They put an Undertale reference in my Stardew Valley? Didn't even realize, man. That's cute. That's wonderful. It's a tall boy. Every day, the world pushes me closer and closer to my inevitable playthrough of Deltarune. Deltarune chapters 1 through 4 are available right now, right? 1 through 4. And it's going to be going up to like chapter 7. I think I have that right. You don't like how spread out the desert is, but it does seem more deserty. It feels more like like when you call it the desert, it's more like appropriate, yeah. It's like, oh, this is a desert. Before it was just kind of like Calico Dune. Like, there's a few little sand dunes off the side of the road. Now it feels like a more appropriate, like, deserty desert. Yeah, I'm with you. Why did I go to the desert? Only to dig up clay, look at a cactus, and go home? The world may never know. If that clay turned out to be a golden mask, then you wouldn't be asking any questions. How you feel about that? Alright. I do need more copper. I need to go get moss and wood and stuff, so we'll do that in the near future here. First and foremost, though, I want to find my horse. I'm going to take a moment to try and find Shoe the horse. And then I will ride my horse over to the Saloon. Because it's just about time for that Saloon Heart event that we've been talking about. Almost Clint time, exactly. Exactly. The rare Clint Heart event, the likes of which we've never seen. Well, this one's not the rare event. I guess this one's still kind of rare, though, to be honest with you. Like, this is still just a prerequisite to a different heart event that is even rarer. But we like seeing rare heart events around here. Rare events in general, I must say. Let's go check it. We got some moss here as well. I won't say no to that. I can't chop down the trees in town, but I can still get moss from them, which is quite nice. Hold on. It's been a while. You give Dusty many pets. Good boy. Alright. Moment of truth. There is an actual event here. For a second, I was worried that I was going to be baited, but... Bro, Clint. This... You have the free reign to put anything on the jukebox, and this is the song you put on the jukebox? Bro, you're bringing the vibes down. What the heck, dude? I didn't think... Is this the normal song he puts on the jukebox during this event, man? It's so sad. Why does he put that on the jukebox, man? Hello, Flip. Care to join me? Sure, dude. Let me just go ahead and tell you what's on my mind. I have terrible luck with women, Flip. Oh, I'm a nice guy if you get to know me, I swear. These are the kind of things that you say, Clint, that make people really not like you. I know you don't mean anything by it. I know you, like, actually... Like, everything I know about you from your actions and everything tells me you are actually, like, a nice dude, but... You can't be saying stuff like that. The girls all seem to like you, Flip. Got any tips? Impress women with your strength and charm. Act crazy and keep people guessing. Just act natural, be yourself. Treat women the same as men. Where's option number 5 to go up to everyone and say ooh, ooh and see who reacts the most appropriately? And that's how you choose your soulmate? That's the way to do it, man. I guess that would be under act crazy to keep people guessing. That's option number 2. Yeah, fair enough. Just act natural, be yourself, or treat women the same as men. Chat, 3 or 4. 3 or 4. Two. 3. Seen a few more 4s than 3s. Hit me with the 4. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Oh my gosh, she's booking it. You see how fast Emily ran? Holy. Hi, Clint. What can I get you tonight? Yes! I mean, I'll have the big and cheesy with extra sauce, please. ... Hi, Flip. Heyo. I'm here. My rainbow hair. Thanks, Emily, for taking my order. Emily, I was wondering. Yes, Clint? You got this, bro. You got this. Come on. Never mind. No! Hi, Shane. Here's your beverage. Dude, those are big beers. When you see an actual beer next to a person and you realize just how big the freaking mug is in comparison to them, unless it's a trick of perspective or something like that, that's a massive beer. Thanks, Emily. How's your shift coming along? It's fine, thanks for asking. Do you have any new chicken stories for me? Does he come in every night and tell chicken stories? I should be showing up to the saloon more often, man. I want chicken stories. I'm doomed. Come on, bro. Come on. Saloon hard event achieved. Rare event spotted. How you doing, Claire? Oh, she got nothing to say to me right now. I guess I'll see you at home later tonight anyway, so fair enough. That's so wholesome of Shane, if true. Just showing up to the saloon, sharing stories about all the chickens he's caring for. I do love that. All right. That is the precursor to the hard event where Shane actually, or not Shane, where Clint actually asks Emily on a date, I think. Is that the next one? That's the one we've been building up for, right? Let me wiki this. Let me get confirmation. Clint hard event. 7 hearts? No. Enter town from Cindersap Forest between 9 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. Wait, is this the right one? I think this is the right one. Enter town from Cindersap Forest between 9 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. Only happens if you saw his 3 Hearts 1 event. Note, this event will not trigger if you're married to Emily or if you've seen or triggered her 8 heart event or 10 heart event. 3 Hearts event part 1 is the one we just saw, yeah. Dude, I didn't even realize that there's actual friendship points tied to the answers that you give in that one, in the one that we just did. And option number 4, which we picked, is actually like the most friendship points. It's 50 friendship points for that versus 25, 25, or 0. Not bad, man. Not bad. In the economy of pure friendship points, that was the correct answer. And also just, like, the correct answer overall, I would say. Anyone remember the visual glitch of Emily placing the beer on the floor instead of the counter? Can't say that I do. Seems like a very niche glitch. I don't know if I've ever seen that one. Because how often do you see that hard event anyway, right? So wait, what is the actual trigger for this next hard event? Enter town from Cindersap Forest between 9 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. Okay. So we can do that anytime. It doesn't have to be like specifically Monday or anything like that. Floor beer. There's a joke in there somewhere. There's definitely a joke in there somewhere. Some kind of pun. Like the ground beef pun. How does that pun go again? It's like, what do you call a cow that's fallen over or something? Is ground beef? Is that how that goes? That's not how that goes. It's more erudite than that. More well-spoken. Nailed the delivery? Thank you. Thank you. I don't think I did. That's something I've come to accept about myself, is that I'm really bad at delivering jokes, I think. I honestly think you might find this, like, I don't know. You might find this like me putting on airs or something like that. I don't think I'm a very well-spoken individual. I think if I have the time to like write things down and then speak those written thoughts, then I can like communicate my thoughts a lot more clearly. But when I'm just like on the spot in a stream situation like this, I feel like I'm like not good. I feel like I'm always struggling to find the right words and often don't say the right words. And you think I am? I mean, thank you, but I don't feel like it. Maybe it's because I always know that I can do better if I were given the time to actually like write things down. So like even if I am able to communicate relatively clearly, it's not always up to the insanely high standards that I set for myself. Can't make an argument on the spot to save your life. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely where I struggle the most, is like trying to, number one, either like tell a joke on the spot. Number two, trying to like debate someone on the spot and come up with like clear cut arguments that actually like, communicate effectively the things I want to say. I've definitely gotten better over time, and I mean, that's just a natural result of speaking as much as I do on stream here. I am a professional yapper, after all. Just yapping as the day is long. You think of the best arguments 10 minutes after you walk away from the person? Ain't that always the way? Getting a good amount of moss here. I mean, part of me is like, maybe I should just leave these trees alone so that they continue to produce more moss, but it's fine. We'll get enough moss in due time. We can always like plant a big tree farm and get the moss that way too. Bro, it's 1 a.m.? Since when? Oh my gosh. I guess since I guess ever since they put 1 a.m. after 12:50 a.m. Chat, does anyone know off the top of their head how long it's going to be before days stop being 24 hours long? Like, there's, like, the Earth's rotation is slowing down, right? So eventually, after, like, a long period of time, aren't days going to be, like, 24 hours and 1 minute long? And then it's, like, 2 minutes and 3 minutes and 4 minutes? I mean, I guess there's also, like, intervals between then, but it's, like, 10,000 years. Yeah, it's over an insanely long period of time, but eventually Earth's days will be like 25 hours long, I think. But I don't know if that happens. I don't know which happens first, whether Earth's days become 25 hours long or if the sun dies. I don't know which one is like slated to happen first. Clean $80. Not bad, not bad. Aren't they shorter than 24 hours? And that's why we have leap years? You might be right. I think like the average... Oh, hello. Wait, is this 14 heart event? Just triggered as we wake up here. Good morning, dear. Hello. Would you care for some black tea to start your day? That sounds wonderful. Thank you. In a big old mug. Appreciate you, honey. Pierre imports this brand of tea from the Fern Islands. Caroline recommended it to me. I was hoping, could we go for a long walk around the valley this weekend? I haven't been anywhere besides Pelican Town and the farm. I just know you've been to all the sorts of places. Yeah, let's do it. Nature walk around the valley? That sounds lovely. We'll have fun. We'll have a fun adventure together. Yay! Call it a date. It's a date. So that is this weekend, right? That's this weekend? That's what she said. So I assume on... Well, it depends on how you classify the weekend. That could be Friday or Saturday. A year isn't exactly 365 days. I know that's true. Or Sunday. Yeah, I mean, could be Sunday, depending on what the trigger for it is. I'm talking more about, like, the actual, like, in-game mechanical trigger for it, but... Yeah, a year's not exactly 365 days. It's always, like, oscillating a little bit, right? just based on the actual, like, the wiggle of the Earth. I don't think that's the scientific term for it, but it's basically what it is, right? The Earth, like, wiggles a little bit, so, like, the days are not always the same length. I mean, maybe it's, like, the orbit around the sun doesn't change. The orbit around the sun probably changes length by, like, a little bit every time, right? With all the different, like, gravitational pulls going on. From, like, asteroids and stuff. Leap days within leap years are because it doesn't take exactly 365 days to grow around the sun. Leap seconds, which are unpredictable, account for the fact that the Earth's rotation is inconsistent. That is true. That is fully accurate, I believe. And that's also why leap years are not, like, just every 4 years, is because, like, that doesn't exactly account for the rotation, or for the orbit around the sun. It's like every 4 years, unless it's a multiple of 100 years, unless it's also a multiple of 400 years. That's how it works, right? So, like, in the year 2100, we won't have a leap year, despite it being a multiple of 4 years. But in the year 2400, it will be a leap year because it's a multiple of 400. I believe that's how all that works. Hope this weather is nice for this weekend for our walk. Me too. Already know what I'll pack for our picnic. I'm so looking forward to this cute little date, man. Oh, this is gonna be so sweet. It's a surprise. It's a secret. ... It's a secret to everybody. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Whatever you decide to pack will be absolutely wonderful, I'm sure. Ooh, Star Drop Luck Day. Do we take the opportunity to go on a Skull Cavern dive, or should we do something else here? We haven't had any good luck days prior to today. This could be a Skull Cavern moment for sure. I'm torn. I'm a little torn. We don't have anything else we're really doing today. I guess Skull Cavern is not a bad play. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. What else are we doing today? Oh, wait, we got something from Sophia here, right? Thanks for helping me restore my parents' room. I couldn't have done it without you, especially with the heavy stuff. I know it's strange I packed everything up and moved it all back. I suppose it was a change of heart. Enclosed is a bottle of my finest aged Blue Moon wine. Chat, you were right on point with that. Look at that. Ooh, it's so cute, and the little basket and everything, the bottle. Oh my gosh. It kind of looks more like a soda bottle than a wine bottle, I'm not gonna lie. Aged Blue Moon wine. +7 luck is crazy. Sophia's Iridium aged handcrafted wine from Blue Moon Vineyard makes a wonderful gift. That is a good $14,000 if we sell it. I mean, I'm not going to sell it because it's a gift. That would just be rude. Thanks for the bream, Demetrius. Doesn't quite hold a candle to the Blue Moon wine, but hey, a gift is a gift, I guess. Man, trying to follow up that gift is a tall order in its own right, but a bream? You kidding me, buddy? You kidding me? What on earth? Looks like a perfume bottle to you. I can see that. All right. Move the bee house next to the sunflowers. You're right. You're right. I mean, the sunflowers aren't grown in, so we don't have to move that right now, but we should definitely do that. For right now, we got to get ready for a Skull Cavern dive. Can we line all the luck up? Wine, rock candy, Star Drop Luck Day, Luck Blessing, and go for a legendary Skull Cavern dive. That would be awesome. +7 luck from the wine, +5 luck it is from Magic Rock Candy, right? So that's 12 luck. Star Drop Luck Day, and then +1 extra luck from the Statue of Blessings once we get that. That would be so fun. I would be so down for that. Do I have the special charm as well? I don't have the special charm yet, so we got to get that as well. Because that'll be even more luck. That's like maximum luck if we can make that happen. On the Desert Festival, that would be even better. Oh my gosh. That would be an insane Desert Festival day. Maybe try and line that up for next year. All right. For right now, we're just going to go for a bog standard, run-of-the-mill Skull Cavern dive. We're not going to line up all that kind of crazy luck or anything like that. I don't need my scythe, don't need my axe. Bring my hoe just in case there's artifact spots along the way. Honestly, I might bring my pan as well, because I think we run past like a body of water on the way there. Boop, boop. Boop. Boop, boop. My slingshot. Where's my slingshot at? Oh, you know what? I probably left all my... Didn't I leave my slingshot and my bombs and everything? I left all of that at Skull Cavern itself. That's probably where all my other staircases are as well. Oh, lucky rings as well. You're right, you're right. Do I need to go and buy any more bombs? I mean, I've got a lot of money. I could splurge on some bombs. I wouldn't be opposed to it. Plus, especially because I don't have like an iridium, like a swift iridium pickaxe. Plus streamer luck, obviously. I mean, streamer luck is fickle. Whether it comes around to that point or not, that's up to the gods. Homie, I need you to hook me up. I hear you got those good explosives, I guess. All right. I'm gonna buy like 25 regular bombs. I'm gonna buy like freaking 50 cherry bombs. Sounds good to me. I don't know how many I had at my chest in the desert on its own, but this should be a nice stack regardless. All right, let's get on our way. Let's get moving. You can also play casino slots with such luck. It's really funny. You can even get the jackpot. That would actually be really funny. I always forget that, like, luck does affect the casino. Ooh, we got birch trees starting to come in. Very nice indeed. Any artifact spots? Bro, like, I can't get through the freaking bones? What are we doing? No artifact spots, that's fine. 103 explosive ammo. I think we're going to be all right on the bombs front, y'all. Golden spur. Do I trade off my prismatic hair for a golden spur? I mean, I think I do. I think I do, y'all. Little extra speed from the golden spur. Magic hair gel is nice to just like show off my beautiful hair to the people around town. But I feel like the monsters in Skull Cavern don't care as much about it. Put on a beanie. I quit? Wait, no. I could put on the magic hair gel again if you want. I just feel like, you know, we should give some love to some of the other trinkets that we got. This is the only other trinket I got right now, to be fair. My mods are going on strike because I took off my prismatic hair gel. I mean, what about when I start getting like frog eggs and fairy boxes and stuff, and I have like cute little companions that I want to have with me? Then are we still gonna say that the prismatic hair gel supersedes those? I mean, I'll go with you for right now. We'll see at that point. I've got so many freaking bombs, man. Oh my gosh. No one goes to Skull Cavern. Close the door behind you. No. I'll do the magic hair gel. Who knows? Maybe it'll bring us a little bit of extra luck that we didn't know we needed. Maybe it has like a hidden +1 luck buff or something like that. You never know. No one's ever tested the prismatic hair gel to any thorough extent, I don't feel like. So let's be the guinea pig. Ooh. Good bomb potential right here. I'm going to use up my mega bombs first, just because I have very few of them right now. 2 trinket mod or we riot. I would not be opposed to putting on a mod that allows you 2 trinkets, assuming we only use the 2nd trinket slot for the prismatic hair gel. That's the only way I would do that. I just have to hold myself to that rule, because Otherwise, it would get too powerful. Although I guess we're not doing a challenge, so like, who cares? Just like do what you want to do for fun. But in principle, it's more fun to me to try and like keep things balanced in that way rather than just go crazy with the trinkets. That's this like same reason why I don't use like the tractor mod or the automate mod or anything like that. That makes the game that trivializes the game in some aspect, at least in my view. Is the prismatic hair gel expanded or vanilla? It is vanilla, believe it or not. You get it from the, once you have combat mastery unlocked, you can get it from Alex's Desert Festival stall. Ooh, staircase, nice. It's a rare combination of circumstances that allows you to be able to actually get it. You have to have the combat mastery and you have to have Alex available at the Desert Festival. Which, I mean, that's the rare thing, ultimately. Ooh, good shaft. Chat, apropos of nothing at all. I was thinking about... I've been thinking a lot about Fleeting Farm lately, obviously, getting geared up to start working towards Project Mega Mall, which one of the goals involved in that is to get all of the clothes in the game, including all the hats. And notoriously, there is one hat that is typically not available. Ooh, extra crab cakes. I'm not mad about that. There is one hat in the game that's not normally available, at least not on most versions of the game that you play, and that is the panda hat. And I was thinking, how would y'all feel about me making a mod that makes the panda hat available via some means? I don't know what those means would be yet, but I think that could be fun. We'd have to decide together like what would be the unlock, like how would you unlock the panda hat? We could just make it available from like the Hat Mouse's shop, but that feels a little too easy. I feel like there should be some, like, given how like rare and mythical it is, I feel like there should be some pageantry put upon it, you know? The raccoons can get it for you. Raccoons are trash pandas, you know what? The lore bears that out, I think. I do like that. Make a cute barn panda that drops it. That could also be a fun idea. I do like that. Take out these freaking ghosts. What about Emily's hat? We're making an exception for Emily's clothing from her 14 heart event because, in my opinion, getting all clothing is not as important as avoiding divorce. I don't want to divorce Haley or Emily. Like, I could have got it like I married Emily first and then divorced her and then married Haley. Either way, I'm divorcing somebody, and I just don't like to do that. For similar reasons as to why we were humming and hawing over getting rid of the kids during like gold clock prep time. It's like, yeah, it's just the mechanic in the game, like who cares? But I care, man. I'm making stories about all these little characters. I care about them. Dropped by Timbeeb. There's a random chance for Timbeeb to drop the panda hat. That could be cute. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it more once we get back to Fleeting Farm, I think. Who do you care about? What, in Stardew? I care about everybody in Stardew to a certain extent. All the different characters. Just because a character is fictional in a video game, movie, book, otherwise, doesn't mean they're any less deserving of your empathy and sympathy, right? That's just part of the human condition. I do understand that, like, you know, obviously people in video games are not real people. They're computer code, which is why you don't have to feel bad about, like, taking, like, the evil option in a video game or something like that. So I think they're good outlets for exploring those, like, more morbidly curious aspects of yourself. Like, well, I would never do this in real life. You know, I'd never go on like a Grand Theft Auto style rampage in real life. But in the context of a video game where it's like a safe thing to do, hey, let's give it a try. Let's just see what it's like, man. You know? They're real. See, it depends on the game, right? If the game is built around, like, making NPCs that are very clearly video game NPCs that you don't have to care about, then it's like, I feel like those kinds of games is more acceptable to unleash your inner demon. But in a game like Stardew, where like all the characters have like fleshed out personalities and cutscenes and stuff with them, it definitely feels and like it's designed in such a way that you're supposed to get attached to all these characters, including characters that don't have any prescribed personalities, like your pets and your farm animals and your kids and all that stuff. You still get attached just by the nature of the game that they're in. Your plushies don't come to life when you're not home. I can neither confirm nor deny. That's the beauty of something like that, Souza, is that there's no way to confirm that. Maybe your plushies do come to life and party it up when you're not looking. Maybe they don't. There's no way to scientifically know that, because there's always the argument to be made, like, if you're observing them in any way looking for that, then you could be like, well, because you're observing them, they were too shy to do anything. So obviously they just stayed as their plushie forms. It's a quantum thing, exactly. Quantum plushies. What if we just allow Emily to sell it in the saloon? Oh, like Emily to sell like the 14 heart clothing in order to allow us to get it. I mean, if I'm modding in the panda hat anyway, we could mod in a different way to get Emily's 14 heart clothes. That feels a little more suspect to me, just because there is a way in the game to get it. I feel like I would mod it, if I were to mod something like that in, I would mod it so that they're available from her Desert Festival shop. That would make the most sense to me. Might as well kill some slimes. We do need that slime charmer ring eventually. Do a little cherry bomb right there. It's your stories and imaginations that make them alive. You like seeing it that way? I agree with that, Mayor, and I think that's a wonderful way to look at it. They're as alive, the characters in a book or a game or a movie or anything, they're as alive as you want them to be in your imagination. If you don't want to engage with the movie or game on that level and make them like feel like their own individual people, then that's your prerogative. The way I play games, I definitely like to like treat them as though they were people. At least a lot of the time. A reward for a custom modded quest. That could also be a thing. My modding capabilities are expanding more and more all the time. Now that I've got the modding bug back, I've started working a bit more on the mod that I've had going on in the background, that I've alluded to in previous streams for a long time now. I had that one. I hadn't been working on that one for a while. Now that I've gotten back in the spirit of modding and learning more things via those streams that I did last week, I've put some more work into that, and I'm learning more about like how to make like some of the stuff that I was previously intimidated to try and learn how to mod. Like, there's different echelons to Stardew modding, at least from my perspective and how I've been learning it so far. The easy stuff to mod, at least comparatively easy to a lot of the other stuff, is like adding new items, new like changing existing items, new like farm animals and stuff, all the sort of stuff that we've been talking about and adding to like our own little community mod. Then there's a level above that, which is adding new NPCs and locations and stuff, and like custom cutscenes and events and stuff like that. That's the stuff that I'm starting to learn and work on my knowledge base for now. Previously, I was like, those sound like a lot of work, and they are a lot of work. They are decidedly a lot of work. I'm not using my explosive ammo like at all. Ooh, Prizzy. Let's go. They're decidedly a lot more work than the other stuff. But just because they're a lot more work and they're a lot scarier to try and learn doesn't mean that I shouldn't try and learn them. If I want to be able to expand my modding repertoire and make all the things in my brain a reality eventually, those are the sort of things that I'm going to have to learn. And honestly, once I've started learning them, like how to like make custom cutscenes and NPCs and locations, I had like tangential knowledge of all that stuff before. But now that I've started looking into it, I'm like, wait, this isn't so bad at all. And then I guess the next step beyond that is ultimately going to be to make, to like start learning more proper C# so I can make some really powerful mods eventually. But I feel like that's still a ways away for me. A raccoon NPC named Chat can happen in the near future. I mean, in theory, yeah. Here's the thing about NPCs. They're not that hard to make on like a moment-to-moment level. Basically, everything you've seen me do, if you've watched those modding streams that I did last week, where I'm just like writing in different JSON files and stuff and like filling in, like basically like filling in the blanks. That's all you have to do to make a custom NPC. It's just there's so much more information to fill in than there is for something like a farm animal or a new custom item or a new custom fish or anything like that. You have to worry about like their sprite sheet and like their name and their personality. You have to worry about like all their dialogue and all their like schedules, heart events, loved gifts, hated gifts, all sorts of stuff, everything that fleshes out each individual NPC. It's like there's so much work that goes into it, man. You can make a very bare bones NPC that just has like a little bit of dialogue and like no heart events or whatever. Like you can make a pretty bare bones NPC pretty quickly, but if you want an actual proper fleshed out NPC, you're gonna be there for a bit. Like, it would probably take, like, a good few streams in order to actually make an NPC, worth their salt in the game. Joja, come speak to me on the job. I drive the truck. Wait, is this a Stardew Expanded thing? Because normally you get, like, the little puzzle that, like, points you in the direction to go. Is this a Stardew Expanded thing? Because this is, like, this is for the special charm, right? They changed the secret note to make it so that it's more accessible, I guess. The video of Shawnee Doo's NPC is so funny and shows how difficult it is too. Yeah, I remember watching that video because Shawnee Doo did make a custom NPC, didn't he? And I remember him talking about like how much work was involved in it. I think if I were to start making custom NPCs, I would probably start with an NPC that's not like not marryable. Not someone who could be your potential spouse or roommate or anything like that, because that adds on a whole heap of extra work when you think about like all the different extra hard events and marriage dialogue and all that stuff. I'd probably start with just a more basic NPC and work my way up from there. It's because the map is different, so the path doesn't work. Wait, that makes so much sense. That's why they changed the secret note. Yeah, I guess just making the secret note so it tells you to just go directly to the truck at Joja is probably easier than them trying to, like, make a whole new walking puzzle for the new layout of the town. That's valid. There was a freebie here the whole freaking time, man. The whole time. Probably should have looked in the first place, but that's okay. That's okay. Ooh, shaft. I'm going to quickly do that. Get the iridium. And then be on my way. Actually, I kind of want that copper as well. I'm not going to lie. Currently, I have 65 copper. Chat. I'm sorry to ruin the magic number, but I need more copper. We need more copper for the tappers. Happy birthday to you too, Woolen Feet. I'm so sorry, chat. I have 64 iron ore. That's close enough, right? That's close enough. That's pretty good. That's like almost the that's almost the right number. Look, I'll mine this one. We'll get a little extra iron ore. Well, now it's 68. Never mind. Okay. Not even close. Why not make a little quest with the quest line with Jas for the panda hat? You kind of see her having it. I could picture that in my head. Jas like wearing the panda hat or having that or something as like part of her collection of like plushies or something like that. That could be cute. So many different options. Someone means Blade. I need to go finish watching the VOD for Blade's maximum perfection stream, man. This is a real thing that happened to me, chat. After my weekend out camping, doing the bachelor party thing, I was very tired. And on Sunday night, I was like getting ready to go to bed, right? I was getting ready to go to bed because like I'm tired, I gotta go to bed early. So I brush my teeth, I do everything, my pre-bed ritual. I climb into bed, I'm in bed. And then as part of my final little bit of just like winding down for the night, I go and look on my phone and look at like any like last minute notifications I might have. I go to YouTube and I see a notification from Blade saying the maximum perfection day stream for his challenge he's been working on for like over a year at this point is happening in 24 hours from this post. When was that post posted? 21 hours ago. It's happening in 3 hours, which for me was going to be 2 a.m. And I was like, oh, I really want to watch that, man, but I'm so tired right now. I can't possibly stay up. I can't possibly stay up. I stayed up. And I was there, man. I was there, at least for the start of that stream. I think I stayed, because the stream for me started at 2 a.m. and went, I don't know how late it went, to be honest. I haven't looked to see, like, how long the VOD is. I gotta go back and finish watching it. But I was there for, like, the first hour and a half, until, like, roughly 3:30, and then I, like, crashed. I was, like, I couldn't handle it anymore. But it was an event, man. It was an event. What was the stream about? Basically what Blade's challenge is he's calling it maximum perfection. I'm going to pause for a second here just so I can talk about it because it's a very cool idea for a challenge. Basically what he did is he got as much perfection percentage as possible as quickly as possible. So he set his farm up in a way that he had played through the game and done a whole bunch of stuff to get set up while avoiding getting any perfection percentage, or at least getting as little perfection percentage as possible. Because to get into the walnut room in the first place, which you have to do in order to be able to, number one, check your perfection percentage, and number two, do like other stuff like get recipes and things, you need to have a minimum. The lowest you can get in there with, which you'll know if you've seen Salmonce's challenge where he did this, is 3%, because that's the perfection percentage that you have if you collect 100 golden walnuts to get into the walnut room and do nothing else. That means no leveling up, or at least very little leveling up. I think you get like 1 level. No crafting, no cooking, no befriending people. You can technically befriend as long as you like lower their friendship later. You got to play the game in a very specific, very particular way to get to that point. And then, so Blade did that. He played to that point, and then he set things up so that he had enough money to buy perfection waivers, because you can buy 1% of perfection for 500,000 gold. So he was going to buy, he bought, effectively what he did is he bought all the perfection waivers to finish up the rest of perfection. So that's 97% of perfection. And then over the next, like, I think 3 in-game days, he got perfection the normal way as well. So he did the perfection waivers first, and then he went through and in 3 in-game days completed the shipping collection, the fishing collection, he befriended everybody, did all the monster eradication goals, bought all like the obelisks and everything, all the cooking, all the crafting, everything in 3 in-game days. At least the plan was to do it in 3 in-game days. In the way that only Blade can, man. So I don't know. I didn't watch the VOD, so I don't know if he actually pulled it off in 3 in-game days or if it took longer. But it's an insane challenge, man. You thought I do insane challenges around here? Blade is built. He's made of sterner stuff, man. That's insane. How many in-game years did it take? I believe the day he was I believe he was in year 110 on that stream. Which is a long time, but technically you're in Price of Perfection. I made it to year 111, so I still got him beat on that one. He was preparing for over a year, you think? Yeah, like he was preparing for over 1 real year, I'm pretty sure. There was so much prep work going into... Oh, I didn't eat the crab case. I wanted the speed buff from the triple shot. That's my bad. He wouldn't spend 7 in-game years looking for a cactus, though. That's true. Blade is not shy about using like predictors and seeding things and all that stuff. Ooh, is that a prismatic shard from a freaking serpent? That is rare indeed. Don't get up. Yeah, Blade was using predictors and using like RNG manipulation with footsteps and things, all the classic Blade stuff. A lot of the strategies that he was able to invoke with that was like super cool to look at as well. It was very fun, man. It's a very fun challenge, very creative, very satisfying to look at. It was so cool the way, like, monster eradication goals were one of the things that I was like, when I heard the idea, the conceit of the challenge, I was like, how the heck are you gonna kill that many monsters in that short amount of time, right? And for most of them, I think it is like the answer literally just is get good. Not like me right now, getting surrounded by bats. For a lot of the monsters, the answer is just like get good, just like run around really fast and go to the places, use monster musk and like kill all the monsters very quickly. But for some of them, for some of them, there were some very creative strategies he was able to employ, specifically for the bats. And for the slimes, he was able to employ some really creative, really satisfying strategies where he was able to like complete them. The slime one in particular was just a beautiful thing to watch, where he was able to kill 1,000 slimes with like 5 bombs. It was great. It was so good, man. Oh my gosh. No spoilers, but it's a magical challenge. Highly recommend going to watch it. Like I said, I still got to go finish the VOD myself, but huge shout out to Blade. Exclamation point Blade. Just absolutely historic challenge. Oh, hold on. Nice try. You darn serpents. 10:40 p.m. I don't know if we want to leave here in order to not pass out or anything like that. For right now, it's fine, though. We can definitely stay later than we normally would in something like Fleeting Farm. Have a good night there, Savon. Thanks for being here. Take care. We get some good shaft luck here. There's still a chance I can make it to floor 100. Which would be nice. Oop. Little staircase there, not bad. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Fun fact is there will be more attempts, but probably not in one sitting. I don't blame them, because like if that stream went pretty long, I don't know how long it went specifically. I think did you say, Mary Pro, did you say something like 7 hours, 8 hours, something like that? I saw someone say in chat how long it was. All I remember is that another prismatic shard, is that I went to bed at 3:30 a.m. and I woke up very briefly at 8:30 a.m. 5 hours later, and he'd already been going for an hour and a half at that point. And I checked my phone, and Blade was still live, but then I fell back asleep, so I didn't really see anything beyond that. When I woke up again at like 10 a.m., like an hour and a half later, or was it 10 a.m.? It might have been like 10:30. Regardless, when I woke up again a couple hours later, he was no longer streaming. So it was somewhere between then that he ended stream. The napalm ring would go hard here. I do miss the napalm ring. I got to get that back. That's from the serpent eradication goal, if memory serves. Dude, where's my staircase, by the way? What the heck, man? I'm gonna have to mine every freaking rock here. Did I miss it? No, I didn't. Star drop luck, by the way. Alright, I think one more floor here. Let's clear out the iridium on this floor, and then we'll probably call it there. I could have staircased down, that's true. But my staircases are so precious. I guess I could staircase down to floor 100 now that I think about it. We have enough staircases. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Unless I see like a near freebie like that, I'm willing to take that instead. Might as well get to floor 100, get our free treasure room. Okay. It's 12:30, so I can't really afford to stop too much more here. Let's just go. Freaking book it. I'll get that. Ooh. Very nice. I'm getting rewarded for all this good stuff. For all these great shots here. 2 free staircases that I didn't have to spend my own staircases on. You'll love to see it. Spiral floor, no thank you. Almost got freaking boxed in there. Alright. Couple crates and barrels. 15 cherry bombs. I mean, that saves us money buying more bombs next time. I ain't mad about that. Go for the double. No double. You hate to see it. Alright, 1 a.m. Let's go ahead and pop on out of here. Want to bring my tools home. Let's go ahead and leave the bombs behind. Bombs, staircases, master slingshot. Bring all these home. I think that is just swell. There we go. Ooh, and you know what, chat? It's a little early. We're like not even 3.5 hours in, but I think I'm going to call it a stream there. I'm still a little... I mean, jet lagged is not the right term. I guess just tired. I'm still a little tired from this past weekend. Between the bachelor party and going to see Blade stream, my sleep schedule is all thrown off, so I feel like I still need a little bit more time to get caught up on it. So I'll probably just go ahead and call things here. But I will be back streaming tomorrow, so don't worry about that. There should be streams for the rest of this week, too. Wednesday through Friday. Oh my gosh, she's so freaking cute. Got the whole family here, man. Claire and Flop and Flip, oh my. Oh, so sweet. So sweet. Doing Expanded again tomorrow. Don't know if I'll do Expanded again tomorrow or if I'm going to do something else, but either way, I will be streaming again tomorrow. I have a few ideas, but in lieu of those, I'll probably do Expanded tomorrow. Expanded is a nice, like, fallback thing that's very easy to do, very laid back, that I don't have to, like, plan for too much. Wait, am I... Oh, for a second, my mind was playing tricks on me. I thought my eyes were also prismatic in addition to my hair. I thought I saw Flip's eyes changing color. That's how you know I'm tired, man. I think his eyes are changing color, but they're very clearly just that same shade of dark blue they always been. Those beautiful dark blue orbs. Those indigo orbs, as fanfiction authors would write. I digress. Thank you, chat. Hope you had a fun stream today. If you did, please click the like button down below. Liking the stream does help out the channel. Subscribe if you want to stay notified next time I go live, which will be tomorrow. Same time, same place. Maybe more Stardew Expanded, maybe more of something else. I don't know yet. But I will let you know. I always make the stream notification live before I go to bed at night, so. Until next time, chat. Appreciate y'all for being here. Be good to one another, be good to yourselves, and I will see you on the flip side. This is Argon Matrix signing on out. Thank you and have a good one, friends. Bye-bye!